time, Joseph, we can find out what is sickening our cattle. We can build a healthy herd. Joseph, if Mr. Paladin can scare them into leaving us alone...
I will not have that kind of thing, Martha.
But we must do something.
Oh, hello.
Mr. Paladin.
Hello, friend.
But this is rich.
How are you, my good friend?
We will give you a part of it. If you will
back again after all this time?
For hours.
I'll talk with these men. In the meantime, thanks for your hospitality.
Won't you be my neighbor?
I'll walk out with you. Take care, Mr. Paladin. McNally.
Unhappy I just felt. Oh no!
I don't mind taking over the debt. I'll trade you the horse you didn't want.
That's a good horse.
Yeah, they're fucking asleep at the wheel. Like I can say whatever I fucking want about fucking Twitch. Like seriously, they're fucking asleep at the wheel. They don't give a fuck. They do not give a flying fuck. Like that's so fucking stupid. What is it? Invert selected area. I literally looked at it and then I was like, that's not what that is. No, go. No. That's not what that is. You're being crazy.
It's just like it.
It's like, what are you talking about? That's what I'm looking for. I'm literally looking at that. No. Don't worry about it.
Here,
no, that's the right command.
Good.
Nah.
Strange man, Mr. Paladin.
That's right, and I just had a strange notion. I'll see you again, Mr.
Now,
Whitehorse.
I'm gonna try something a little bit different with Ladiv. I'm gonna try a little bit different with Ladiv shading. So I'm gonna use black, and I'm gonna use a gradient.
The second shot killed my horse.
Yeah, they're fucking asleep.
I had an idea who had fired them.
This is 12 pages of it. Oh god. Like, you seriously cannot fucking, for the life of you, fucking give 5 goddamn seconds of like, of trying? Like, fuck.
I'll use your horse to take me into town.
You lay a finger on that bridle, you Injun.
Like, seriously.
You can tell McNally what happened. He'll find me in town.
I mean, I guess they don't give a shit, but, I mean, you could at least try to act like you give a rat's ass.
Is this the only pharmacy?
Maybe I just don't understand. You know, maybe I just don't understand.
Overeducated local Indian. I do. And before you say your piece, let me inform you that this is the only store in town that'll do business with them. And proud to say it. Now, what's on your mind?
Maybe I'm just too naive, and I don't know how business works.
I've got the most complete laboratory south of San Francisco back there.
Maybe I'm just too
Where's
stupid.
there a place for science in a town where they bury a chicken head by the light of the
I
moon?
mean, they have obvious profanities allowed for names, for starters. Open Geek 12, hello.
He's probably looking for me.
Hello, Open Geek. How are you?
Incarnation do you want me to do with a claw?
Hope everything's going well. Hope the openness is geeking out. Oh yeah, it's all good. Controversy does sell. Controversy sells like a motherfucker, and it's so fucking bad. I hope you're doing well, Open Geek. Thank you for coming in for even just a minute. Thank you for checking me out, seeing what's going on, seeing what's happening.
I couldn't get a dollar out of him. He doesn't have one. That's why I'm here.
Someone did give you a sub. I don't know who did that.
I want to be hired.
I have no earthly idea, Open Geek. Thanks, Anonymous. Yeah, it does say Anonymous. I don't get that either.
Buy his place at a profit.
I offered him $10,000.
I don't get that one
Why
either,
are you so
Open
anxious
Geek.
to own his land?
His land's good, and there's water, and I don't aim to raise my children next to some savage.
I've tried to figure it out myself. I couldn't tell you.
Perhaps I can persuade him to sell.
Also, that is a soft brush. Why is it fucking giving off hard brush
How willing do you want him to be?
stuff?
All right, you're hired. Get on out to his place.
First, you go to the bank and draw some money. I think White Horse would want to be paid off.
Anyone can choose to make their donations anonymous.
Then you carry it.
Okay, hey!
My fee.
2,000. How much money
You
think
coloring?
I have?
I am shading right now, and then I'm coloring. So yes, I'm doing my basic shade that I always fucking do. And then I'm gonna do the extra shit and all that. So yeah, I'm doing my
There's a
coloring.
big change going on, an important one for
I have
car
to
buyers.
explain my
It's the countrywide
process.
change
Oh my
to
gosh.
Rambler. Passing car
Can I
after
explain
car
it?
in sales.
I
Rambler
could.
now leads all but two
Um,
automakes in state after state.
So
What does it all
basically
mean?
what I do
That
is
Rambler
that I
has what
put
people
down,
want and cannot get in other
this
cars.
is,
Rambler is the
please,
quality compact car.
what I
For
do
instance,
is I
Rambler
select
has plenty of
everything.
bathroom, shoulder room, and
I
leg room
select
for
the
6 to 8
character
people. Yet Rambler is
by
so
selecting
trim
the
on the outside,
background,
it handles
and
and
if
parks
you
with as
have
great
the
as ease.
lines completely
For first
closed
cost,
off,
gas
you
economy, and
can
resale
go
value,
to select
Rambler is
and go to
America's
invert
top
selected
economy car.
area, and
Yet
it'll
only
select the
Rambler
character.
offers the fine
And then what
features
you're
of
going to
personalized
do
comfort.
is
There
that
are
you're
front
going to
seats
make a
that
new
glide back and
layer,
forward separately,
and you're going to
perfectly
create
short
this
legs or
layer,
long,
which
adjustable
is
headrests, airliner
a
reclining
color
seats,
you're not
twin
going
travel
to
beds,
use,
finest air conditioning at lowest
so
cost.
that what
Throughout,
happens
Rambler
is
engineering
if I
more advanced.
deselect,
Rambler
you know what I
workmanship
can
more
do?
careful.
Easy
Come in and
enough.
drive a quality
Bam.
compact car, Rambler.
I've reselected
See your
it.
Rambler dealer.
I've reselected everything I need to do so that I can keep in that area. And then, now, when I go to this, which is the shading one, I use a black,
He's
or I
waiting
use
outside them,
or I use a dark purple or a dark blue. I'm probably going to use a lot of shading because it's going to be a very giant. It's going to be a very colorful picture. And he never told me to do a background or anything like that, so I'm not going to worry about it until later. He can tell me if he wants a background or not. It's all good.
I think that would make
So,
everything
like,
very
I can
uncomfortable.
select whatever I want.
Only to live in
Yeah, I
peace,
use
to
an
have a home
S7,
to build for ourselves
a
and for those who come
S7
after you.
tablet.
You are no better than the others.
Just look up Samsung S7 tablet. It's cheap on the wallet. It gets you where you need.
Martha carries our first child. She is upset.
It's okay,
Kind of
Open
a
Geek.
world have we to
It's
offer
alright. It's okay.
Sign it, Joseph. Sign
It's
the
alright, Open Geek.
Here is ink, a pen.
S7.
Give them their bill of sale. We will find
S-
something to live in peace.
7 tablet. Yeah. It's cheap on the wallet. It has everything you need, and it comes with 6 months of free
I'll tell McNally
free
to
Clip
take
Studio. Ran my PC so fast when I saw what you were on, so I can watch and try to absorb info. Ah,
Faster than yours.
gotcha.
That's probably true, Mrs.
Wacom or Huion? It uses Wacom tablet technology, but
right,
you can
McNally.
use any Wacom
All set,
pen.
huh?
It
All
comes
set.
with a pen.
Yeah,
So
I have
the
no respect for
S7
Terry.
tablet
He's
is an
wanted, but
all-in-one.
hangs on anyway. In the old days, he'd be long gone by now.
So an all-in-one
point,
is
Mr.
where everything's connected and stuff like that. I'm probably gonna get a Huion anyway. I was looking at a 500. Ladav is helping me
And
figure
you
out
got
like
the money?
which
That
one
does
to
it.
get.
Not quite. Let's not
So far Ladav is helping me out
Oh, sure. See me
because he
now.
is a cool
I
guy
see
and
you
he
now,
helps me
McNally.
and he helps his friends out.
Oh,
He is a cool guy.
yeah.
He's like
Thank you.
he's like
White horse. Learn something from this.
Joe Pesci.
You Indians have reservations all over the country.
You know Joe Pesci.
belong.
He has a song about being cool.
Prejudice.
And not soft about them neither.
Ooh,
Joe
anything
Pesci.
soft.
That's what I
Hadn't
call
been
him,
for
Joe
your sickly
Pesci.
stock, he'd have found
He's
another reason
he's
to
a pretty
start
cool
war.
guy.
He did not starve us out.
You know Joe
It was
Pesci.
that drove us off our land.
My gun did you a favor, Mrs. Whitehorse. This land is
I'll be
useless.
honest. I had a Wacom
Poison.
which lasted ages,
Don't try to
and
fast
in
your
fact
cows
still
here,
worked when
McNally,
I
they'll
got the
die.
new one, and I gave the old one to a friend.
Burn
So they
everything down to
last.
dirt.
But you
But out
can't
of
burn the
curiosity,
dirt,
I got a
that's where the poison
QAnon
is.
last time.
Your
Oh yeah,
find the soil
QAnon.
analyzed. It contains a certain
I
element that affects all
I am
vegetation. It's called
I'm all
molybdenum
over with
when
QAnon.
investigated.
Joe Pesci is a
McNally's
national
land.
He's a wise guy. I know that specific part about his
Suspected it. Mr. Reinhardt
who's Joe Pesci? Whoa.
This is true. It's true.
Bored? If you don't do it, I'm doing it. I gotta send him
Lying cheat.
Good day, Mr.
Joe.
McNally.
Pesci.
Indian lover.
Share. Hold up. Copy link.
I'm sorry
Hold
I had to
up.
do it this way, but
Hold up.
it's difficult to conspire with an honest man. Mrs. Whitehorse, I want to leave this fee from Mr. McNally as a gift for your child who is yet to be born.
No.
That is a great
Radio.
Mr. Paladin. I cannot take it.
Oh, please accept.
Wanting to list your home, but
No,
also
I don't
want to
list my flipping home.
Local
I will
Realty Full Service Flat Listing Fee
destroy
will save
you,
you
local realty. You shall be destroyed by my chat.
To get rid of dandruff problems forever, brighten hair too. Use Fitch regularly. Get Fitch dandruff removal
All right.
shampoo today, only 59 cents.
I love that you have the honors this time. Mexico are so expensive. I love the Hunan one that I have, but it's not a fair compare, because the Wacom I used to have is an old that any new draw tablet would outmatch it pretty easily. One Hunan costs $70 to $120. I have a good tablet that I'll look at in a minute of like what I used for like a few. I would say like I used that shit for a few years and it worked pretty good. I'll look up the tablet. Hold up. Let me go get up. Hold up. I'm just covered in wires right now. Hold up.
No.
Hold
You're
up.
not
I
Marita.
can't remember the name
Let him
of
put his
it.
hands down.
You, John C. Reed.
That's right.
How long's that body been lying there?
We hung him this morning.
Who is it?
Marita's brother.
And why Rita is supposed to come for him? Is that it?
That's it, mister. Now who are you?
Paladin.
You're late. Let's go inside.
I don't want the job.
You heard of Marita's reputation, mister? It scare you?
It doesn't scare me. I just don't want this job.
I've paid
Don't
you
ever fucking lose the
$500
pen,
in
though.
advance. You'll give the money
But
back, mister.
the Uggy,
Gladly.
like the UGEE,
You're mighty squeamish for a man with a gun.
the
to
Uggy.
fire. Marita has killed 9
The Uggy
babies.
is a tablet that you can fucking buy. It's very cheap. It's very inexpensive. And I would say it's a good... I would say it's a lot better because it has a powered... it has a powered pen. And only a few Wacom products have powered pens. And you'd be surprised how much a powered pen actually does. You'd be surprised the difference of like your art when you have a powered pen. Like after I got a powered pen, there's a few Wacoms that have powered pens, but the actual fucking board is very expensive. This one has a powered pen. What is a powered pen? It's where it's got a battery, and I'm from America. I'm from Alabama. Alabama. Oh, hey!
Who are you?
My name's Haskell, John Haskell.
Okay, so the thing about a powered pen is that when you draw, it literally knows where the pointer is. Like, it helps the pointer. So, like, without a powered pen, your drawing pen, your tablet can only do so much. But with that, it's literally two systems talking to each other.
As I came out of the sunlight and walked toward the stall, I had a feeling someone was behind me in the shadows.
So, like, it just helps it out. I hate that song so much.
No.
Thank you, board. Sometimes I don't even notice it. Because...
He moved out of the door like a panther.
Thank you for keeping it, thank you for keeping me on my toes. I appreciate you.
Then came Mr. Sebree himself.
No, I was appreciating you. I was appreciating you. I'm back in 5 minutes. Okay. Be back in 5. Yeah. I'm bored AF. Yeah, give that raven some lovin's. She's so sweet. She deserves it. She's the best. Yippee, yeah.
I tried to get to him, but I was too late and I was too slow. Before I could draw, Morita swung his gun butt down on my
She the
head.
best. She's so cool. She's so cool. She is the most radical doodad in the world. But a powered pen is just, it helps the conversation. You know what I mean?
A regular filter check is important to today's cars. So important that Fram Corporation is offering $60,000 in cash to get you to check your filters now. Last year, in preparation for Fram's silver anniversary, 10,000 secretly numbered Fram filter cartridges were distributed all over the United States and installed during regular servicing. These filters are worth varying amounts from $1 to $1,000. You may have one in your own car and not even know it. A Fram filter worth 1,000 silver dollars.
Nope. I fucking hate you. You stupid motherfucker. You SOB. You son of a bitch.
Get in on Fram's big silver treasure hunt. Check your filters
I
now.
fucking...
The trail I followed Juan Morita was long, hot, and dry.
Don't listen to me. Don't. I have my moment. I'm angry at the file. So don't think that was you.
Something I can do for you, mister?
That depends. I'm looking for Juan Morita.
Understandable.
Oh, that's so.
As I was on the wrong layer, and I wish to die now.
About 3 weeks. Do you know where he is?
You know?
I know where he is.
That's fun.
What did he do, mister? Pay you to protect
That's
him, or
so
you're just afraid?
fun. Love
How long has
that.
it been since you read a paper, mister?
Thank goodness it wasn't a lot of work, but it was still more than none.
Amnesty. What amnesty?
Read it for yourself.
3 years of violence ended the day when
Yeah.
amnesty was declared in the blood.
And the only person I can be mad at is myself, because I didn't fucking notice it, and it pisses me off.
The involved principals have laid down their arms and taken oaths to keep the peace. General Hardy said anyone breaking the amnesty would be summarily court-martialed and executed.
I got spurs that jingle, 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 jangle.
And you don't break the amnesty. It'd start the whole thing up again.
Where is he?
He's on his way home.
But yes, I would say the Uggy is not half bad. Just don't lose the fucking charger for it. How to ruin your day in 20 seconds or less, realizing you're on the wrong leg. If that's not a fucking meme, it should be. That's...
Almost, but not quite.
It happens to all artists. Even... No, you know what? It doesn't happen to the top artist. You know what I'll say? I'm pretty sure it doesn't happen to the top artist. They probably see that shit a mile away and they're like, caught it.
One Morita had been there. He couldn't be far
Does.
away.
I can dream.
Your gun belt. Let it drop.
I can dream, Harold. I can dream that once I become the top artist, I won't have to deal with this shit no more. I'll be so amazing. I'll be like, haha, I caught that shit. No, it'll still be that's where nightmares are created. I've seen 4 hours on the wrong layer. But Kai, you're a top artist and it happens to you. I'm not. Hey, I'm a good artist. I'll admit that. I'm a great artist. Am I the top artist? Not yet. I'll get there. I'll fucking get there.
I do not even know you. I have no hate for you.
I'm gonna get there, and you guys are gonna watch me get there, and you're gonna be like, "Oh man, Kai is so cool." Also, Kai, you're on the wrong. What if I was on a major drawing challenge and literally, I fucking did that? I was on the wrong layer for most of the image, and then I'm like, I gotta fucking, this is all I have. I'm fucked. There's nothing I can goddamn do. I guess this is my art now.
Started to tremble. Then, very slowly, his gun
That would be it.
No, I will not kill you. I will not kill again.
Okay. Those are some bad names.
Mister, I give you $200. All I got. You take me home alive. Don't let
I must say that
man should die among his people.
Yeah, it does seem that that they don't give two fucks about their company. Good to know that. The list that never ends, makes me wanna wag my tail. Oh man, no, if you wanted to hear a rant, you know the game we were playing the other day, Raven? Found out the update really isn't good. Valheim's update, and I thought I could rant. Board put me to shame, and I was very much like, oh, you know what? Thank God I just got into it. No, it's still good. It's fine. It's livable. But no, the amount of, I mean, I could get used to it because I just started the game. It's just hostile to new players is all. But I could get into it. I could, if I had a high level player with me and enjoyed the game with them, it'd be fine. But come to find out that it has a hostile user interface and stuff like that. Like, it's got little things.
Some may try, I don't know, but
like their tweaks are there to fuck over the player and not there to make the game interesting. It's pretty sad.
I have killed 12 men, Paladin.
Also, hope your brother's doing okay. You know he's always welcome to hang out here, but I will not be surprised if he doesn't. The tweaks are made like they are. Oh, poor Board. He's right behind me. Oh no! They put a map feature that just spams the map with every spot you've died in. It's not a. That sounds like a bug, not a feature.
I'm sure she is.
Like, thanks. That does absolutely nothing. Yeah.
I will not live a week. I was an altar boy, and now I have killed 12 men. I cannot forget. And if I cannot,
it literally.
Then why go back?
Yeah, it literally just adds clutter to the map.
Let's go.
Did you want to know where you died every time? Yeah, no, look how much of a loser you are that you died all of these places. Look how much of a dipshit you are for not knowing how to play our really awesome game. Look how dumb you are. Like, it's got features like that. I, on the other hand, don't care. I personally am very much like, oh, okay. I could die 2,000 times and I wouldn't give a shit. It's just an annoyance. Sometimes I would die because, like, in Minecraft, I felt no penalty to die. Like, I would always be like, oh, I have a bed down. What's the penalty of dying? So I would just jump off my house and not have any penalty to what I was doing.
Tonight he remembers how much we used to love each other. I think he will remember tomorrow when he's tired or angry or feels he must kill someone.
I don't speak for him, Maria.
The entire patch basically just feels like a bunch of small patches that need to be tweaked and sampled to determine for tweaks, but they didn't do that. Instead, they made everyone wait so they could swamp them with long to-do lists of problems. I have a cat on my drawing tablet. Oh no! I took damage jumping just horizontally, not vertically, not a vertical fall. A troll could keep up with me at a run, which is fun. The largest enemies just fucking trounce you. That's fun. Free cat? Yeah! Decent life. Also, your cats are, sound like a fucking, what's his face's cat? What is this? Yeah.
Why should I break it?
I don't think you will.
But Maria, she thinks I will.
Who's his face? You know his face. You know who I'm talking about. That cool guy. You know that bro. What's his name? It starts with a shy. And it has red in it. I'll think of who I'm talking about in a second. Hold up, Raven. Who am I thinking of? He's a real cool guy. We both know him. You know, we both know him.
I believe you. Tell me his name.
That'll hopefully narrow it down.
You know my name, Juan.
Rhino? Yeah, it sounds about right. Board is like, no, we, no, no.
Maybe she will cry for you.
Marita, you gave me your word.
Maria, she gave me her word too, Mr. Paladin.
And so it was not over after all.
Shy knows that he is loved.
In another dusty street. And it could only come out one way.
Fox is wonderful. Yeah. No, he's great.
He came outside the hotel.
He's also incredibly fun. I love just messing around. But you know, he's a very big sweetheart. You know, I try to be. He's a good inspiration of like, keep doing what you're doing and stuff like that.
Do not make me kill you.
Do not make me kill you. You made me do this.
I said it. It seems a long time ago.
You made me. You made me shoot you. God damn it!
You can throw away a gun, and they'll hang you for breaking the amnesty, or you can fight me.
I will not hang.
He lay there in the street, in the shadow of the hangman's rig. Juan Morita had tried, but he couldn't live without his gun.
Yeah, no, he's really cool. I hope he's doing well. I know that he's, you know, everybody's going through some stuff. I'm gonna be the very best. No one ever was. To drop them is my real test. You know, because drawing is all I can do right now. Ba-da-da-da-da. It's you and me.
Oh, thanks, sir.
I know it's my destiny. Oh, you're my best friend in a world that must defend.
For you like the last time?
No, hey, boy. Not like last time.
Oh, by Mr.
Hey,
Big
Kevin.
Stop you, kill big killer.
No.
Yeah, ask for more Ask for more sketches. Ask. Ask and you shall receive. And also commissions are open for friends. Just know commissions are all open for friends. Friends get into the commission spots. Everyone else will have to wait. You have to wait till this is a full-time fucking job. What are my rates? $50. $50 dues. $50 dues for a non-background colored painting.
Tonight's story was written by Julian Fink and adapted for radio by
$50 dues.
Featured in the cast were Harry Bartell,
$50.
Lillian Bias, Clark Gordon, Lawrence Dobkin, and Barney Phillips. Hugh Douglas speaking.
Yeah. That may not mean anything to you,
Next week for Have Gun.
Raven, because you're like, what is that? It's $50 in USD. $50 in USD. Good. You're like, hold on. Let me just hold on. Yeah, just give me a moment. Just hold on. Just give me a moment.
In a few minutes, mister, this town will be owned by a band of renegades. And you'll be dead.
You have to pay for your bra, so... Oh, by the way, how did your bra shopping go?
Have Gun. Will Travel. Starring Mr. John Daner as Paladin.
Raven! Your breasts need to... They need to
San
breathe!
Francisco, 1875.
Raven! They need to breathe! Hopefully one of the nearest days. But I was so beat up after the group. That's okay. Yes, your breasts, they scream, they beg.
Let's hurry. The stage is ready to leave. The driver promised to wait for me.
They wish only to be freed.
Make my job easier if you take 2 suitcases.
It's easier for me when I only have 1 bag to carry on a long trip. Give me the bag. I'll take it from here. There's no need for you to get wet.
Taken out of context.
Goodbye, hey boy.
Goodbye, Mr. Paladin.
Taken out of context. Your breasts, they scream. They need to breathe. They beg.
This is terrible.
You've ruined my dress.
Please,
I resembled that.
They're ready to pull out. I must go, but I'll be back in about 10 days. I'll take care of it.
That
I'll
one
buy you another.
dumbass friend.
Here's my card.
Be right back.
I've registered
All right, Raven.
Have Gun, Will Travel. Why, Paladin, San Francisco.
Dandruff bothers most men, most women too, so listen. Today you can get rid of embarrassing dandruff in just 3 minutes. Yes,
3
with
minutes?
Fitch
I don't
Dandruff
believe
Remover
that.
Shampoo.
But
Unsightly dandruff's
okay.
gone in 3 minutes. It's the quickest, easiest of all leading shampoos. That's not all. Using Fitch regularly is guaranteed to keep embarrassing dandruff away. Simply
That
apply in the
embarrassing
unique Fitch manner.
dandruff.
Before you wet hair,
You know, that
rub
not
in 1
so
minute.
embarrassing
This way,
dandruff,
Fitch
you
shampoo
know.
penetrates right
It's
down to
fine.
the scalp. Next, add water. Lather 1 minute to wash every trace of dandruff out of your hair. Then rinse 1 minute. All that loosened dandruff goes down the drain. In 3 minutes with Fitch, 1 rubbing, 1 lathering, 1 rinsing, dandruff's gone. And never forget, gentle Fitch can also leave your hair up to 35% brighter. To get rid of dandruff problems forever, brighten hair too, use Fitch regularly. Get
What
Fitch
does that
Dandruff
say?
Remover Shampoo today, only 59 cents.
Alabama scooter.
I looked forward to this trip to North Fork. Not because of the
What
job
the
there,
fuck?
which turned out to be routine, uneventful, but because it would give me the opportunity to visit some old friends of mine in Three Winds on my way home. Sheriff Barry Deaver and his wife. The 20-mile ride from North Fork through sand dunes, buttes, and low hills led me to an unusually quiet Three Winds. The one saloon in town was quiet, too.
What'll it be, mister?
Whiskey.
If you're going to be in town for a while, you better check that gun in with the sheriff.
Against the law to wear a gun in Three Winds?
All right,
Sure is.
let's see it.
Sheriff Deaver's the
By
only
all
one who can
means,
carry a
you
firearm
may
in this
delete
town.
it. Okay.
Sheriff Deaver has changed his laws since I was here last. Something new?
6 months new.
Well, I'm on my way over to Deaver's office. I'll turn it in then if need be. He's a friend of mine.
Yeah?
They
You from
beg.
No, California.
Didn't think you looked like an Easterner.
Just
I
making
thought the only
sure.
friends Owen Deaver had left lived in Philadelphia.
Owen?
Just turn it a
No,
little
I'm
bit
a friend of
down.
Owen's father.
Oh, well, didn't you
Just
hear?
a little bit down.
Barry's dead.
Just a little bit
Dead?
down.
Barry Deaver?
Yeah, last fall. Died of consumption. Owen came back from law school in Philadelphia and took over as sheriff. Uh-oh. There's going to be trouble for sure.
Why, it's just a couple of raunchy cowboys.
Yeah, but Deaver will arrest him. He don't allow no shooting in town.
Yeah, look here, French. One customer in this saloon on a Saturday afternoon.
Hey, what time do the girls come in, Whiskey Man?
No girls allowed in this saloon.
No girls?
City law.
Didn't know we was in a city. Only seen one saloon. Takes 2 to make a city, don't it?
Don't matter, French. We'll go up to North Fork. Plenty of girls up there.
Now, we gotta have a drink first. Bring us 2 bottles. One for me and one for Mason here.
You can't sell it by the bottle. Only 4 drinks to a customer. It's the law.
What kind of law are you talking about?
My law. The law of 3 winds.
Well, I didn't know this.
I'm drawn on the side. You
The law says
inspired
4 drinks to a
me.
person is the code of good behavior.
Yeah.
The law says all guns must be
I
turned into my
inspire.
office when you
I
arrive
inspire people. Hey,
I'll
that's
give them back to you when you
good.
leave.
I'm so glad that I can inspire you.
To defend themselves with?
I defend
You know what,
law-abiding
Raven?
people in this
You
town.
inspire
They
me.
don't have to carry guns.
And Board also
As long
inspires
as we
me.
get him back,
You know what?
go along with your ordinance, Sheriff.
Lay it on the table.
Everybody
All right, you men,
inspires
I'm
me.
waiting.
As a matter of fact, yes, you do. Go.
Do what he says.
Yeah. There ain't no use.
I what?
He'll be at my office when you leave
No,
town.
your Keanu.
Whose side are you on anyway?
Actually, I was asked that question today. What's your favorite Keanu movie? And I'd have to say Bill and Ted.
Concealing that Derringer.
What is my favorite? Original Bill and Ted is my
If I
favorite.
hadn't kept the Derringer, you would have been killed.
The law still stands. You'll spend a week in jail.
What about me? What about my hand?
You'll live, but you'll be in lockup till the judge comes through here.
Any movie
You'll be
with
tried
Keanu
for
because
attempted
Keanu.
murder.
I would say Matrix
No.
3
You'll get out of
sucks.
If I ever see you back here
Matrix
again, I'll put you in
3
jail for a year for
sucks.
trespassing. This town's
Not
out of
good.
limits to you because
No bueno. Bad Matrix movie.
Well, now ain't you
Try again.
That shotgun sure makes you
I'm
something I never
sorry,
heard of before.
Keanu cannot make that movie good.
But I'll see you again, Mr.
Only because Keanu. No, I think his acting is actually kind of bad in that movie. I think it's kind of not great.
From their sheriff. Well, don't you know if you disarm everyone who comes to Three Winds, you're waving a red flag in front of every gunfighter who thinks he's bigger than the law?
As long as I'm sheriff, there's no one
I'm
bigger
sorry.
than the law in Three
Yes, but it's still Keanu.
Let's go.
And I mean, yeah, it's still Keanu. It's the same reason I don't like Chevy Chase, period. Oh, damn. Because it's Chevy Chase. I get you. Have you seen Chevy Chase? Band Sketch Foxa. Okay.
Pepsi, you know, is the favorite of the smart
Alright.
young at heart.
I liked him in the movies. Then I met him out of the movies. Oh. You actually met Chevy Chase? I assume it was a bad meeting, but that's still a thing. Yeah. It's because the guy keeps derping. The GUI? Ah, the guy. Oh, Mr. Paladin.
All right, get in there.
I heard something about The Matrix, opinions on the new one coming out. I didn't meet him personally, but I got to see how he behaves outside the script. He doesn't act, period. Oh, okay. No thoughts. It's just a trailer. I think it's gonna be garbage because everything these days coming out of Hollywood has been trash. So I have no high hopes. Mostly there's been some outliers and mostly bad. So yeah, they're stuck in the. I think they also did this shit back in the 90s, where they literally instead of actually making any fucking movie, and I don't know, they fucking instead of giving new people any new directors any kind of like direction, they're like, no, you have to write this way and you have to write these jokes, and you see the young people like this instead of being like, yeah, we're gonna just fucking take a chance and hire all these fucking directors and we'll try our best to make fucking movies. Doesn't matter if they're good or not, just try our fucking best. Because you'd be surprised when they take a fucking chance, they actually make a lot of goddamn money.
I can't do that.
It's almost like they keep fucking forgetting that.
Now just who do you think you are arresting a man like this? I'll turn him loose. Turn Paladin loose, or so help me, I'll take a paddle and beat you to a blister.
That's all right, Ma.
Well, it ain't all right neither.
Now that Owen knows that I'm a friend of the family, he and I can talk this out.
We can talk as much as you like.
So surprising.
You're gonna stay in jail for
But
a week. It's
rinse
the
and
law.
repeat. We'll see how long this lasts, which doesn't seem like it's going to last long. Because Georgia is actually making a studio in Atlanta and stuff like that. We'll fucking see. We will fucking see. And then other countries' movies are actually starting to beat Hollywood at its own goddamn game and coming to America way quicker. So, you know, maybe Hollywood won't last. I will be surprised if it goes under. A lot of people are like, they're completely bankrupt in this and that, and I'm like, I don't know about that, but you know, we'll fucking see. And we'll see how far they last. Because a lot of them are trying to break into international markets, and nobody wants their garbage. So, you know.
Woman, Owen. You ought to be proud of her.
I am.
We will see.
The ways of the old frontier towns are gone.
Are they?
The same shit, different year.
My hand ain't getting any better.
You know? It's kind of an oldie but goodie. It's a saying for a reason.
It's in my desk somewhere.
This man is Mason Enfield. His partner in the saloon was another member of the gang.
But what's your thoughts, Nick?
He's lying.
Did you have any idea of what you wanted to say about it?
Here's the bandage.
I'm banning children. What the fuck? Oh, yeah, you are definitely banning children at this point. Miss Poopex, named Poop, Poop Queen, Poo Poo Luca, Poop Sponge, Poopy Boy, Poopy Toilet Man, Poopy Head. God damn it, you are banning children. Well, you know what? They shouldn't be here anyway. This list is so long and so dumb.
You're going to need help. Let me out of here.
No.
Owen, I helped your father once. You and I could nail the Enfield gang.
I won't let you out, Paladin. I'll round up a few deputies. We'll be ready for the Enfields when they get here.
I hope you are, Owen, because there's a lot that could go wrong.
There goes a treasure car. There goes another. And another. And one of them may be your car. Yes, folks, you may have a Fram treasure hunt filter in your car worth $1,000 and not even know it. A Fram filter worth 1,000 silver dollars. A filter change is important.
Remaining to clarify,
so
I have
corporation in conjunction with its silver anniversary is paying $60,000 in
close
cash
to
get
remaining
you to
to
check
clarify.
now.
This list is so long.
10,000
Yeah, it's fucking stupid.
distributed all over the United States and installed in cars during regular
Why?
service. These filters are
Why
worth
are
from
you
$1
like
to
this,
$1,000.
Twitch?
You may have one in your car and not even know it.
I want to be the very best. No one ever was. To paint them is my cause. I will challenge artists across the land.
Stubborn when it came to upholding his new laws.
Journey far and wide.
Considerate enough to move me to another cell, which allowed me a decent night's sleep away from Mason Enfield.
I don't know what to
Margie
say
let me
for.
out to have breakfast with her in the kitchen. Owen was out
I have
trying to
no
round up
opinion.
some
Never watched The Matrix, but the new trailer looks more or less like standard Hollywood blockbuster with a sprinkle of nostalgia from a well-known IP. And from the trailer, the new Matrix somehow looks both expensive and cheap. Yeah. Yeah. That moment when your drawing program is so drawing program that it doesn't have the bucket filling tool flail. Hey, Paul, it's your... That's my response. Bleh. Also, remember, Raven, if you hit Alt and backspace, you can fill.
What are you doing out of your cell, Paladin?
Did you know that?
He's under arrest. Don't you ever let him out again.
What do you do? Rest me?
Get back
So if you hit the Alt button and backspace, you can fill.
Why don't you deputize him? He's a friend.
He's also a
Not in this one. Which version is that?
Owen, when your father ran this office, he wasn't afraid to take advice. Not even from a woman.
I'm not Pa. I don't try to be.
You sure? Which version is that? Because it's also on Photoshop and Clip Studio. Oh, it isn't Clip. It's what the fuck? What the fuck is Rebel?
You starting on me, Paladin. What's
The
matter with
fuck?
everyone? Why can't they understand what I'm
The
trying
fuck?
to do here?
Well, it might be a foreign company. Most definitely a foreign company.
Guided by laws like these.
But this isn't Philadelphia.
It's technically a water painting simulator.
All you have is the sheriff and
There's
the judge.
no fill button? That's bullshit. That's bullshit.
Yeah, The sheriff gets up on the wrong
That's
side of the
bullshit.
bed, everything's a crime
Google.
that day. But if he wakes up
Help
feeling good,
me.
nothing's illegal. That's why we've got to have a
I
legal
summon
written
you,
code to live by.
Captain Planet,
don't you think that you
with
could
your
write
powers combined.
one that fits your town?
Owen, they're out there.
But the watercolor abilities are great. You know, you can just get a watercolor brush in Clip Studio probably for free.
They're waiting for you to come out the front door.
I'll go out the back door.
There's lots of artists that update the free site of Clip Studio brushes.
Go ahead.
Probably find
You know
one.
how to pull a trigger.
You want to get her killed?
Well, I'm not going to stand by and let him come in here and shoot us after you get killed.
There's nothing you can do.
Yeah, but the water abilities in Rebel are amazing. I'll show you gladly sometime. Yeah. Oh, man. You know what? We should definitely... when Fox come in, I gotta ask him if he'd be cool and down for a drawing time. If like we could all get together to having a drawing time, that'd be cool. If we could all draw together. Oh. Okay. Now I'm just being reminded of Funny or Doe's Captain Planet series with Don Cheadle. So many trees, 8-Ball. By your powers combined, I am still speaking Klingon. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, we need to keep speaking Klingon. I mean, get Fox in here so we can have a drawing day. Yay. Maybe I could get all my followers to do a drawing day. That would be nice. If I could get everybody to come in and we could do a drawing day, that would be nice. I know that there's a drawing program that I could do through Discord. And we could all do a drawing thing.
You got him. You know how to use a rifle.
I had a good teacher. Oh, there goes the other.
He's down.
But I don't know any Klingon. Well, that's sad, Nick. That's very sad. Nick, you need to brush up on your Klingon. Come on, man.
You're pretty good with a 6-gun.
Bro.
Some experience with the
Hello, Darth.
My pal was a man you could learn a lot from.
I remember something else I learned from him the last time I was here. It was something he said.
What was that?
That one man doesn't have the right to say what's good for all men. The lawman doesn't try to dictate the will of the people. He reflects it.
Paladin, you know anyone might be interested in buying some books?
Oh, I wouldn't sell those books, Owen. Just put them away for a while. Who knows, someday, Three Winds might have a mayor, town council, or even sidewalks.
Yeah, maybe so.
Come on, we gotta dig some graves.
But a Transformers nerds. I'm learning to write Cybertronian. You goddamn nerd. Jesus. That's exactly what I've been trying to make my own fucking language in my, the Elvish language in my own goddamn thing. Oh my god. You enter the shuttle and start sniffing around for the mess you must clean. Yeah, Space Quest.
When it rains again, I know you come back. Oh, this time.
Incidentally, what about the young lady?
But yeah, no. I'm like, you're learning Cybertronian? Wow, what a nerd. As I also start trying to create Elvish and whatnot and runes. Yeah, no, my stuff is so much better. No, we're both nerds. We're way past nerds, bro. It's cool. I really love that you are learning something. That is really radical as shit. That's radical as shit. We love you, Nick. I'm pretty nerdy. I like being nerdy.
everybody home. Hope.
Rudolph the bodybuilder at your service.
I only came to tell you about the new 1950.
I like being nerdy. Even though my friend says he's not a nerd. I'm like, yeah, you are, man. It's okay to be a nerd.
First with personalized comfort.
Couldn't you just count on your fingers?
Imagine Rambler seats are individually adjustable. Perfect fit, perfect comfort for tall people or short. No more kinks in those big muscles there.
I love that shading. That's some good shading right there.
Because Rambler has adjustable headrests. Yes, sir, only
That's some nice hair. I gotta finish the ears and all that. Fun.
Okay, but you'll have to carry me out to my Rambler so I can get my
Rudolph the bodybuilder. The red hot bodybuilder had a very shiny ass.
Have gun, will travel. Created by Herb Meadow and Sam Rolfe, is produced and directed by Norman McDonough, and stars John Daner as Paladin, with Ben Wright as Hayboy. Tonight's story was written by Sam Rolfe and adapted for radio by Frank Michael.
But I mean, that is the biggest question.
Ken Lynch, Jess Kirkpatrick, and Sam Edwards.
I mean, what's the most nerdiest thing you ever did? What's the most like nerdiest thing you ever did and you were like that, oh wow. Like immediate, like you're just like, oh damn. 'Cause I can think of a few. Transformers are cool. They're robots that turn into cars and jets, and they're a whole lore that's very inspired. But also heavily altered Christianity with a Transformers God and Devil, and Optimus is basically Robot Jesus. It's cool, okay? Am I a nerd? Ironic Doom. I must say, look, the fact that I made you is beside the point. Oh my god, I love it. Frankenstein and Board Birdie's monster.
Just which side of that badge are you going to stand behind, Sheriff?
I think one of my biggest nerd moments was when I started discussion with myself at the table at a sushi restaurant to try and figure out if you, through different process and PCR and gene reading, would be able to determine the gender of the fish you ate.
Starring Mr. John Daner.
It's very nerdy. I think the biggest one was... Oh my god, let me think for a second. Oh yeah, I brought... I used to bring the game booklets of all of my PlayStation 2 games to school to reread, to basically play the game in my mind.
Excellent sherry, hey boy. My compliments to the management.
So I would read it and I would play it in my brain, and then I would do artwork of that, of the game booklet. And I wouldn't like draw the characters. I would draw them like they were in the game booklet. It was my most nerdiest moments, was that. And it wasn't just one game. It was multiple games till literally I was told, hey, maybe not do that. And I was like, oh no. This is weird.
You know you coming?
Not yet, but send him a wire.
You shall have gone will travel?
Correct.
This is very weird. Let me think of another nerdy thing that I've done. Oh yeah, I literally had a discussion on why the elves in the Lord of the Rings were not correct in their assessment of the necromancer. And it was, and that was literally to someone who was cursory, like, yeah, I like the Lord of the Rings movie. And then I proceeded to explain to them that,
about the Briggs murder.
like, their first initial reaction to the necromancer may not be as black and white as you first saw it.
We'll need outside help. Jim Briggs was
And that was and literally halfway through the discussion, I realized, oh, they just want to walk home. They want to get out of this fucking conversation right fucking now, and I'm keeping them here because they're courteous. Oh. Goodbye, then.
Harry, you and Bo go back to the
How many
ranch.
times does he describe the Balrog differently? Right? I once was asked by my former father-in-law how long he thought a piece of wood had to be to get it an ish 15-degree angle on the roof. So naturally, I sat down and brought up a sinus relations to calculate the exact piece and length. Good. Yes. This was important. He describes that fucking shit 7 goddamn times. And it's all different.
You want to hang my prisoner without a trial?
Because he's trying to explain...
I'm glad
Basically, he's trying to explain a demon. And he's trying not to say demon.
I can't get any more help.
Have they tried anything yet?
I think at one point he does say demon, but he's trying his fucking best not to say it. Like, he's trying to not just be like, and it was a demon with giant bat wings. I can't remember any specific time, but I used to have a bad habit of helping people buying Beyblades when I was into that. I would go into small lecture about not only the different types and how they were different, but also the astrology that inspired the Beyblade mascots. And most people would just cut me off in the middle of it, grab something, and be like, okay, thanks, bye. Oh.
Hello, Andy.
I think we've all grabbed somebody in an awkward conversation about things that they're not fucking interested in, and just to try to explain it to them, trying to get them interested in it. It's actually a pretty fun game, being given a word that you have to describe to others, and they have to guess the word, and you're not allowed to use the word, obviously. I'd have listened to both of you. Aww, Raven. I know you would have, but it would have been very tiring. I promise you. It is not an interesting discussion. It's literally me trying to defend something that shouldn't be defended. I was bored.
A man like that can't be held responsible
Rip.
for his acts.
Try to tell that to the widow Briggs. They found
Rip.
Andy in the old Smith barn near the body. Jim had been stabbed between the shoulder blades
You
with
know
a
what?
stake or spike or something like that. Nobody ever did find out what it was. They say a person like Andy probably didn't know he'd done it. Just sat there. You know, judging isn't my job. Keeping a mob back is.
That'd be easier to do if we could establish some reasonable doubt about his guilt. Is there anything in that barn, any murder weapon?
Nothing, Mr. Paladin.
Well, there's a murder weapon somewhere. Our job is to find it.
I actually once got into a conversation with the dad and his son about Transformers when they said Optimus and Megatron were actual brothers, and that has my biggest actually I think I have ever had. Actually, that's not really the case. I used to know some of that lore.
Widow Briggs.
Yeah.
Papa, you won't let him have it?
Rip.
She'd have brought more men if she wanted to force a showdown now.
I'm sorry, guys. I apologize. I'm not trying to be an idiot. I'll read the names closer next time.
Might be trouble.
I'm sorry.
I'll handle it, Sheriff. It's my job. Just stay inside, Grayson.
Next time.
Hello, Mrs. Briggs.
Well, Ward, thank you so much for wanting to listen to my dumb conversations. It's not that interesting. No, I'm not fine. I'm not fine.
You want to try, Mr. Chisholm?
I should read people's names.
Wait, Tom. There's the time for that. We've got to even things for my son, Jim. For your friend.
This man's beginning to stop it.
No, he ain't.
If it's not interesting, why am I listening, bitch?
Tell Neil Grayson he's turning Andy over to us,
I
Paladin.
don't know, because you got, because you...
Tell Grayson we'll give the boy a fair trial.
I don't know.
I
You know, I don't know.
You're an outsider.
I don't know. You make your own decisions in life. I'm not going to tell you what to listen to and what not to listen to. You have self-actualization. The bitch was supposed to have more emphasis. Okay. If it's not interesting, then why am I listening? Bitch.
3 o'clock. Sharp. Come on, Tom. She just won't rest until she sees hanging from a tree.
Paladin, maybe I got you into something bigger than we can both handle. We got 2 hours, Mr. Grayson. What can be
Got him.
done in 2 hours? I don't know.
You know what?
But there has to be some explanation.
Score 1.
A man in there can't explain it.
You know what? Put that on the calendar, Mom. Score 1.
Even a man like Andy doesn't kill someone and then
You know
hide
what?
the
You know
weapon he
what?
used
Put that
without
on the
finding
fridge,
it.
guys. We're gonna put that on the fridge. That one's going right on the
The
fridge.
others wouldn't listen to words. No.
Huh? Got him.
No, it has to be something they can see.
1 for me.
I want to go too.
Give that a star. Yeah. Give that just 1 star. Out of a possible 10.
What? I think it's a good idea.
Is it going right on the fridge? You know.
Julia.
Yes?
At this point, 8-Ball is a bit off today. Let me try wasting a use. 8-Ball, you feeling okay, buddy? 8-Ball.
Yeah.
Rocks fall, everyone dies.
Yes, he had a lot of friends, but he was true to none of them.
Yeah, 8-Ball is
Why, any
depressed.
of a dozen
You know what,
people that
Sam?
killed him.
Like who?
Oh, there was Bessie Carradine in the Baltimore house. Bessie doesn't let many men run roughshod on her.
But to be
And
fair,
Jill Prentice, she did
I
too
don't
last
think
year.
it's a stretch
there's a
to say
Montague that can have
Transformers
a
has one
terrible
of the
fight
most
with a few
ridiculous
months ago. She pulled a knife on
continuities ever.
And then
There's the
Jim's
back of
own mother.
it that looks like a
Jealous
freaking
of
star
Fanny when
man.
Jim had got serious about it. And then
Oh, Nick. You're so
And there was
sweet.
you.
what?
Were you a friend of his?
We like Transformers. I like Transformers. I used to have a few Transformers when I was a kid.
Is that the saddle spike over there on the wall, the weapon that killed Jim Briggs?
Yes. Mr. Paladin,
And now I'm an
Andy
adult.
didn't do it.
And now I have more things to spend my money on.
How?
Like
Pushed him against it.
video
I didn't mean
games
to. It was
and
an
Warhammer
Go on.
I meant
and other useless shit that I don't
the
need.
first time. He was used to having his way. He took it for granted. He
But
tried
I'm
to
glad
fit me
you're
in. I
interested
pushed him
in
and-
stuff, bud.
Yes,
And I'm glad
He
you're
died
letting
without
us know
knowing if
about
Andy
it.
was somewhere around.
yes.
I know that
couldn't
it's
help
very
it.
intricate
He'd never
lore.
believe that was
The
the first
problem
time
that
met
I
him.
have with
would've
lore
destroyed
of
him.
Transformers is that there's
Man's life
multiple
depends on his
fucking
genius.
shows that kind of change that shit up all the time.
I know.
So it's had multiple reboots and multiple different lore canons and stuff like that.
We rode back to Arcadia without speaking anymore. There wasn't any more to be said. But there was a lot more to be done. The man's life
There wasn't a lot to be done.
Another man's
There
life
was just
had to be ruined.
more talking and
Julia? What is it? Alan?
Julia has something to tell you, Mr. Grayson.
What is it, Julia?
What I have to tell you is I killed Jim Briggs.
No.
I did, Papa, I did.
It's 3 o'clock. We come for him.
You tell him, Mr. Paladin.
Stay where you are, Paladin, or I'll kill you.
Put the gun away, Grayson.
Andy's a clod, a vegetable. What's he got to live for?
Andy didn't kill him.
Stay back. I've got to protect my daughter.
Nothing will happen to Julia. It was an accident. No one will blame her.
Papa.
Get your things together, Julia.
Sorry, Mr. Grayson.
Please, Paladin, she's my daughter.
Stay with him, Julia.
I remember sitting down and trying to figure out the science of Samus Aran's power armor and system components. There is no rhyme and reason. It does not matter. No one cares.
I've got 5 more bullets for 5 more men, and that's the way it has to be.
Is one of those bullets for me, Mr. Paladin? Mrs. Briggs.
You know why I say that? Because literally someone told me that. And I was like, oh man. Literally? Seriously, bruh? I was like, oh, okay. Don't sue me, Disney, now. Don't do it. Don't do it, Disney.
He wasn't trying to hurt me. Don't do that. Don't kill him. Let him go, Andy. He's my friend, Andy. My friend.
Friend?
Yes.
Haven.
Friend.
It's all right now, Andy.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's all right now.
Yeah. He back. I back. And now I will listen to Bored Birdie
Come on,
explain the Samus Aran stuff. It's always good to be excited to see Haven, Raven, and Goat. Yeah, Bored. Explain your... You know what? You know what? Give me that.
How did you know?
You know what? You know what?
Well, it didn't make sense
You know what?
to me that
Give me that.
Julia
Give me that
hadn't
Samus
confessed
Aran
immediately.
stuff.
None of it was really an accident caused by Briggs forcing his attentions on her. Then Briggs was slammed against a saddle hook higher than my shoulder. And Julia couldn't have done that. There had to be someone.
We
with
back,
strength enough
boys.
to lift
Pulls
her.
that water gun. Now respond to my message. Which one? Okay, hold up. I know that's why when people ask me what to watch, I'm just like, watch whatever. It doesn't matter. Context clues will fill you in. Although I'm always going to recommend Animated Prime, Robots in Disguise, 2001, and Unicorn Trilogy. Okay.
You keep right on wearing that badge. You've done a good job for this town. And for your daughter.
Which subsystem? Do you stream? Which subsystem? Ah, good. I like how Nightbot is telling you to shoot.
Oh, Mr. Paladin, I don't see you come in and already you're going
What did you
out.
lie about?
Where to? How come?
What do you
I
mean?
got back from Arcadia an hour ago.
Oh,
What do you mean? Haven doesn't lie about stuff. She's a sweet gal. The is a sweet, awesome person. who loves people and cares and is an awesome human being. And what did you lie about? This isn't a witness stand, but as you can clearly tell,
Hey, boy,
what did you
have
lie
ever
about?
walked around San Francisco
You have
in the
to tell
dark?
us.
Well, you should try it sometime. San Francisco is a wonderful city, filled with excitement and adventure. This is just the sort of night to find it.
You feel good?
I feel fine. And so, good night.
Good night, Mr. Paladin.
But bored, if you ever feel free to tell me about shit, just tell me about shit, man.
Nice man like Mr.
If you
Paladin.
want to talk about whatever, you know I'm real cool about that stuff. I'm all Gucci. Oh no, love and affection, I can't handle this. I may have lied to my son's dad as he doesn't want to go there today. It's possible, but I feel it's possible. Just not sure about the scale and all the subsystems. Oh, BRB, waifu home. Waifu home. I'm sorry you had to lie to your son's dad. You know, that's real sad. You know, I wish people didn't have to lie, you know. Be honest with everybody.
Join us again next week for Have Gun, Will Travel. Hear the tale of two trigger-happy shooters.
I hope it goes well. You know, Haven, I really hope it goes well.
On the CBS
I don't know what kind of, like, stuff that ended with you and your husband, with your ex, but, you know, you got a cool kid out of it. So that's always good. Got a kick-ass kid out of it. So, I mean, something good happened. Yeah, it is. But he would go mental and start shouting at my son if I said he just didn't want to go. Ah.
Have Gun, Will Travel.
I'm sorry, Haven.
Mr. John Daner as Paladin.
I really am sorry, you know.
San Francisco, 1875.
I really am sorry, in all honesty. Like, no jokes. All jokes aside, like, genuinely, I'm real sorry that, you know, that you have to deal with that. And that your son has to deal with that as well. Sounds awful.
Oh, thank you, hey boy.
Mr. Paladin.
Sounds like some BS.
Oh.
I don't like it.
How do you do?
Badly. In the future, when you send a note to a lady, kindly instruct the waiter not to hand the note to the lady's companion.
I apologize. Perhaps I can recompense you in some way?
Mr. Webster want answer?
Tell him my price is $1,000, hey boy. Madam,
It caused me the most dreadful kind of embarrassment.
Well, I am indeed sorry, madam. If you will allow
I
me...
already told him $1,000.
He actually insisted that I was flirting with you across that entire dining room last night.
That's ridiculous. You were the soul of decorum. Webster said what, hey boy?
Oh, he turned red like a stove, but he said...
You know what? If he can't go outside, then he can hang out. He can hang out with his friends here. You know, we like the little guy.
But we have to show him, you and I, that absolutely nothing occurred to cause him to act this way.
Of course.
Hopefully he can get some outside time and enjoy himself.
Until then.
Oh, boy. What I tell Miss Webster?
Oh, tell him I'll find out why 3 of his riders have been waylaid on open rangeland, and I'll do what I can for him.
Oh, yes, I have gun will travel?
Exactly. The trail to the Brazos River is a long and lonely one. And it took 10 days hard riding to get there.
Yeah.
Once I was there, it was nothing but brackish, muddy
He can
water.
play with his friends when he's at mine, but if he goes to his dad's, there's no kids there, so he just stays in playing video games. Ugh. Not bad, but glanced at chat and I agree with Raven. Yeah.
Unbuckle that gun belt, let her drop.
That's... I just...
Climb down.
That sucks. But you know what? You know what? It's okay. He's got you. And when he's back with you, it'll be A-okay. And you can let him hang out and chill out. What? What's this?
You stand behind him, Pete.
Yes.
Mister, can you see that
Oh?
sign?
Yeah.
Oh?
Read it.
Closed range, keep
What was the consensus? What was the census board?
This is open range according
If you're
to the
still...
According to me, it's
When you get back, I gotta ask him that question because that's I want to know. I want to know. I'm very curious. I want to know. Let me in. He will. Soon he'll be old enough, in his dad's opinion, to make his own decisions.
Good morning. Is this the O'Banion Ranch?
I mean, that is very difficult. I've seen many kids that have broken homes and stuff like that. All you can do is make the right decision. But I've also been a kid of a abusive home. Where my dad was just there to make sure that, you know, my mother didn't wrestle custody with me and my brother away from him.
Well, I declare, mister, it didn't look like there was much man under them raggedy clothes and all. Here, you can't go in there.
And after living through that, you know, maybe a broken home is better. You know? I don't fucking know.
Collecting guns happens to be my foreman's hobby.
I know. He collected mine. I'd like to meet your foreman.
Well, then come back in a week. Cyrus and his range crew left this morning on a cattle drive.
I was a kid of a broken home, so I think that's why I'm a bit more lenient. I'm sorry to hear that go.
See that he takes a bath.
I mean,
and put him into some clean
one.
clothing.
I don't... I'm gonna talk about it eventually, so it's not that big of a fucking deal. Like, my dad's gay. That's okay. I don't care about that. But he wasn't happy with my mother, and my mother was very much... She was very much a not accepting person in a lot of ways, and also she was very abusive. She even at one point held a knife to my father's throat. So, you know, there's that.
Tells all about moving out west, which is western Pennsylvania and Ohio in 1790.
And it had nothing to do with him being gay. It was just that she's crazy.
Maple sap, and of course a gun and plenty of ammunition. You should also have a Bible. Other folks moving west in 1790 took a
So, I mean,
homemade tools they could use to build boats when they got there. Boats were about as important as horses.
So,
most of the towns
and he
were
stayed
built
with her
inside
till
forts.
I was 21,
Didn't especially like all this pioneering.
and he should have left earlier.
Were
worked overtime.
Because
And Indians weren't the only ones
I
who gave
did not like getting phone calls from him randomly of him telling me that he wanted to commit suicide.
Folks in 1790 didn't complain. They just
Because he was in a loveless marriage with a woman that when he was honest with himself,
When a man is stripped of his horse,
she denied him his honesty.
his problems become simple. He must have food and a place to rest. Once those things are attained, he can go about the job of retrieving his lost property, even if the job of washing dishes and serving meals comes
So,
first.
you know. I know.
Well, a man can get mighty hungry around this place working in
I know the pain of a broken marriage. I know that people aren't perfect. And I'm glad that, you know, you are actually there for your son. And you care about your son.
It might, Cookie.
And he's not there just to make you feel better. He's not there as your emotional crutch. You're there for him and he's there for you. Which is how a family should be in some regards.
Still no Banyan. You know, Cookie,
I mean, he's got a boyfriend. His boyfriend seems well adjusted. You know.
on my way here, I didn't see 20 steers.
His boyfriend seems like a real nice guy. You know.
She don't have to turn a finger.
Pretty hard thing not to
His
turn
boyfriend is
even if you are the
one of the nicest guys you'll ever meet.
Mixing with this ranching crowd. Like Jake and them others sitting outside now waiting to pay you back for dumping them in the trough.
But like,
Somebody like her better off inside
you know,
with tea and poetry.
Nothing wrong.
we're happy
It's
now.
not a substitute for living.
You carry a tray into
Yeah.
it now.
I hope it works out for them too. I hope that, you know, he's 70 and, you know, they're close to the same age, and I hope they last.
One lump or two.
You know, they've got how many years? 40 more years. Good run. 40 more years, not bad run.
Quite expertly.
You know, I want them to last the longest possible that they can.
Would
You
you
know.
kindly stop staring at me like that?
Yes, ma'am.
A good servant tries to be as inconspicuous as possible.
Yes, ma'am.
I love my pops.
The books on the mantel, please bring them.
Of course.
But yeah, other than that,
Emerson or Shelley?
hope everybody's having a good night, or morning, or day. I hope that you are, if you're sleeping in, get snugly, get nice and chilled, and don't even look at what I'm shading right now, because god damn it.
He deals with common ideas.
It exists. We have
Words
them.
of uncommon beauty.
So enjoy what we have.
And are you a poet?
No, but I've read some.
I see.
Ah, yes, Raven art. I love it.
As you say.
I love Raven art.
Oh, I've
It's so
drawn up a
cool
list of art
and
jobs
sweet.
for the men.
Maybe Nick could
Hard
start.
work always
Does
improves
Nick
the
do
less
art?
discipline.
Maybe
drawn up a
Nick
list?
could do some art. That would be
understand you're in
cool.
some difficulty with the men.
Nothing that can't be straightened out.
I would love to see your brother's
In that
stuff,
case, please
if he
feel
does
free to-
anything
to
like that.
oversee things.
I know he does things. I'm not saying that he doesn't do anything. I meant more of like, if he does things like that. You know what I'm trying to say. You get it. He can art. He music's more than art, though. Oh, okay. You know, we can listen to some of his stuff sometime. Love to hear it.
We'll be back to our show in just a minute, but first, this
Yeah, put it in the Discord, Nick. Dude, put it in the Discord. So many people are ready and willing to listen.
aren't so strange after all. For instance, take this
We're
story
ready
about
to
tattooing.
believe you.
On some of the islands of the Pacific, the natives adorn themselves with tattoo marks indicating the group they belong to or the gods they worship. Among the Brahmins and Mohammedans, a tattoo is used as a mark of caste, although the caste system is rapidly disappearing. In Japan, skilled artists create truly beautiful designs using the human body instead of a canvas. Well, all this might sound strange, but tattooing is not unknown in
All
our
right,
culture.
Nick.
However, some of our
Everything's in perpetual projects. Hey, that's okay. No judgment. No one's gonna judge you. It's okay.
Takes as a wife a girl with the name of Josephine.
No one's gonna judge
Or
you.
a young man with a beautiful anchor on his chest finds himself in the Army or the Air Force. From another standpoint, beauty marks worn by some women of Western civilization are nothing more than a form of tattoo. And the same thing is
Yeah,
true
we've
about
all
other
been there,
customs and
man.
traditions of all countries. The way of doing things may be different, but the ideals are the same. These customs
I'm in perpetual procrastination as well. I mean, look at me. I'm just procrastinating all over this place.
of other people in other lands.
That's more of confidence issues. It's more of confidence issues of like, can I do this? Can I do that? And now I've just accepted, you know what? If I'm gonna do it or not do it, I need to actually just do it. Just put my nose to the grindstone. Talking about fucking nose. I hate getting old. I'm gonna have to buy a nose hair trimmer. God damn it. Fuck me.
Can't whop you, I'll ride with you. What do you think?
That's what sisters do. That's what sisters that love you do.
Everything but cattle. Does Miss O'Banion know there's not even breeding stock left out here?
My sister sometimes does that. She wants me to succeed.
Even make sure we don't get visitors through here poking around.
I should text her sometime tomorrow. Give her a text. It'll be Saturday, so she should be off.
Ledger book in the barn. If you're gonna buck Cyrus and his range crew, don't count on much help.
Well, I'm going to count on you for one thing, Jake. Those books, I want to look them over. Now, wait.
Miss Margaret, what's she doing out here? Ain't seen her on horseback since you went away to that fancy school.
Go on back, Jake. I'll be right along.
Yeah, always do it.
Oh, Mr. Paladin. Oh, I'm glad you happened along. My saddle seems
I didn't happen along.
What?
You knew I was riding out here. You certainly had
You can do it. We believe in you. I can do it. I sometimes believe in myself. I now believe in myself way more, but that took a bit.
You ride very well.
Yeah, better late than never.
You used to slide out the window and pick out a horse and ride bareback.
Well, what if I did?
And between embroidery practice and elocution lessons, even dreamed about running your own ranch. Out here, that'd be normal for a boy or a girl.
And I could, too.
Then why don't you?
Anyway, I don't know where to start now.
And start by being honest with yourself first. For example, why did you ride out here? What did you
And if it doesn't work out, that's okay. It's a learning experience. Yeah, I love... You know, you learn more from your failures than you do from your successes, they say.
I know you're not.
But if you don't need to learn, and you're already amazing,
Upsetting me every time you walk into the
you know.
That might be dangerous for a lady.
But you can't think like that.
You said to be honest. Well, I'm a woman, too.
In a week, I intend to be 1,000 miles from here. I think we'd better ride back, Miss O'Banion. We wouldn't want to get caught out here after dark, would we?
On July 30th, 1619, the first representative assembly in America met in a log church in Jamestown, Virginia. The small group of men who comprised the House of Burgesses were America's first lawmakers. Initially, the assembly had only one chamber. Then, around 1680, an upper chamber was added, and Virginia's legislature had two houses. A century later, the concept of a two-chamber legislature was carried over to the United States Congress, resulted in the formation of the Senate and the House of Representatives. For almost 300 years, this type of legislation has been an important characteristic of American democracy.
So I stole the silhouette online because I didn't feel like making a person myself, but it's on Discord now. All right, let's go. Let's go. Oh, yes. Ah, the watercolors. Yes, I love it.
Jake? Cyrus is back. Where? Inside. What can I do? That depends on Miss O'Banion. She is the boss here.
Oh, but...
Are those the ranch books?
Yeah.
Give them to me.
Yes. I really love that my chat is so wholesome. Haven makes it wholesome. You know who also makes... Everybody on my server makes it wholesome.
What'll I do? You'll help yourself.
Purpley, Raven, everybody else makes it so wholesome. Just some wholesome fucking people.
My bucks, huh?
That's right.
I wouldn't worry too
You
much.
goddamn people make my chat look so wholesome. Well, it happened when I get
Cyrus obligated this ranch to several loans. Sold your cattle, pocketed the money, and used the money to buy the loan papers back.
All I have to do is demand payment. Oh, and speaking of debts, mister, don't you owe me...
Yeah, Haven.
First meeting?
I was coming to that.
Now, wait a minute. I just collect guns. I don't use them.
Yeah, we're all a bit cheeky sometimes. Just a bit cheeky. Not too cheeky. Just a bit cheeky. Just a tiny bit cheeky. Just a tiny bit cheeky.
The next bullet won't be wasted on the air. Put that knife down or I'll kill you, Cyrus Whiteley.
I'd do it if I were you, Cyrus. Maggie O'Banion's taking over.
The knife, Cyrus. Drop it.
How the fuck I get to your clips? Do I have a clip? Let's see. Do I have a clip? Let's see. I don't think I have clips. No. Just put it in memes. Just put it in memes. Where are clips? Do I have clips? I don't think I have clips on mine, man.
Waiting to see you.
I think that's horrid. I just managed to get Roger straightened around to where he's decent to me again, and now you show up.
Would you rather I left again?
Yeah, I made the one. I don't have the link no more. No.
We went out to dinner and had a perfectly...
No. I don't have clips on my
8 o'clock is always a good hour.
Until then, dear lady.
Until then.
Do I need one? I didn't think I needed one. Oh well. Yeah, exactly. Oh well.
Have Gun Will Travel. Created by Herb Meadow and Sam Rolfe, is produced and directed by Norman McDonald. And
Oh yeah, when you're painting,
as Paladin,
Raven.
Ben Wright
as a boy. Tonight's story was written by
You
Jim
can
Roddenberry,
just
adapted for
boop,
radio by John
and then you
Logan.
do that.
Featured in the cast were Lynn Allen, Harry Bartell,
I'm sure
Marty
it was
Phillips,
great.
and
Lol.
Virginia Gregg.
Yeah, it
Hugh Douglas
is me out of context. Me talking about her brassiere. Me talking about her brassiere and how she needs to go. She needs to go and just buy a new bra because her boobs need them. They need the proper size bra. Yes, they need to be free. But it's because I finally have money to buy a new and proper bra. Yeah, you gotta get you a proper bra. Let's see. I know that feeling with bras, Raven. Does sound fun. Rodney Carrington intensifies. I don't know who the fuck Rodney Carrington is, buddy. I'm sorry. But I apologize.
I'll make it real plain for you, mister. I came here to find a girl. And you're not leaving this room until you tell me where she is.
Have Gun Will Travel. Starring Mr. John Daner as Paladin. San Francisco, 1875. The Carlton Hotel. Headquarters of a man called Paladin.
The big boobas is all fun till you have to get a bra for them. Or you back the back pain. Oh no. Oh no. The back pain. But I thought it was a feature, not a bug. I thought big boobas were the feature, not a bug.
Because I already read. He's on page 1.
Oh? Where?
There.
There we go. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Ladam's gonna love these boats. These Doc Martens.
Could be former Army officer.
But I should put this on. I should really put update my fucking shit on my shit. Like on my chat, on my on my Discord and stuff like that. But he'll probably love it. He'll probably love it. I mean, he might not like it. Yeah, man. I hope he does. Hope he likes it.
If you want to know more than merely what's going on in the world, if you want, in addition, the perspective of a brilliant world traveler whose entire life has been one fascinating travelogue, listen to Lowell Thomas. Each weekday evening, CBS Radio presents the man who has seen all, whose lively imagination and experience make him one of the world's natural raconteurs. For hard news or delightful human interest sidelights, join Lowell Thomas. You can't beat him. Enjoy the worldly wisdom of the man who climbed to the rooftop of the world to meet the boy god of Tibet in person. Get the slant of the man who went back of the beyond to Australia's Never Never Land. Follow the colorful views of a man as at home on Camelback as in a taxi. Monday through Friday on most of these stations, hear Lowell Thomas reporting the news. It's a service of CBS Radio, part of the different sound that makes such a sound difference in your listening habits. This station, and behind it, the CBS Radio Network, is proud to bring you weeknights Lowell Thomas reporting the news.
Boop. There we go. Clean that ear up. Yeah, look at that. That's so nice.
Colonel H.
So nice, I'd have to look at it twice.
Sacramento, California. The home was even more impressive than the address. A barefooted Indian servant girl admitted me and led me down a long hallway and left me standing in a waiting room, which was dwarfed by a giant coat of arms.
Mr. Paladin?
Yes.
Colonel Lathrop. Happy to know you, sir.
And you, sir.
I see you've noticed my family coat of arms.
I could hardly not notice it, Colonel.
If pride of family be a sin, sir, then I'm guilty.
Precisely.
I'm certain you have every reason to be proud, Colonel.
Precisely.
When you attend to the mission I've been contemplating for you.
Raven's like, you understand. Booba need proper protection. You gotta protect those you gotta protect the gals. I understand that.
How do you do, Mrs. Lathrop?
If it wasn't for the group is gonna come by here in 45, I might have gone to get the bra today, but yeah, busy weekend. I have to check the missus back regularly. Her spine does shit. Oh no. No. Both my roommate and my wife are just boned in that department. No, the feature. They're good features. Why must they be so destructive? Oh, it's like putting a spoiler on a fucking car and realizing that that the spoiler has been destroying the hood of your fucking car. Hell, my roommate beefed on ice last year and her back has been straight ribbing her with pain. Fuck.
I've heard the name.
And then you've also heard of Lodestar, Nevada.
Yes.
You've heard of it.
Beefing it on some ice.
Possibly I have.
Man, that's so sad.
Say one way or the other.
Also, give me the result of the of what we were talking about on Discord, my friend. You like my bone pun? I love your bone puns. Boobs are the most rounded, double-edged swords in existence. Yep. Hell yes, they are. But you just tell me about about the conversation. What were your findings? Top researcher. I'm glad that I have the top research on this quandary.
What I don't know is whether she still lives or not. And I must know.
Why don't you look into this matter yourself?
I regret, Mr. Paladin.
Why didn't I look into this matter myself? You know, I could have. But you know.
Yes. Yes, I will. I'd like to meet her too.
And then. Also, why is semen so dumb? Optimal temperature 60 or 70 something. Human body temp 99. Location a known hot zone of body, specifically top 3 tier of its armpits, head, and groin. He's the top researcher on testicles. No, he's a top researcher on a certain other topic. He'll tell me about it later.
tried a Pepsi lately? It was a curious mission, searching for a dance hall queen. But no more curious than the man who instituted it, or the reasons he gave for wanting Gloria Morgan located. There were other
Then there's Flight Path over in Oregon, into the 99-degree body, back down where it then gets a 50 mix and then goes into another 99-degree body. The human body is dumb in general. Evolution tried.
He has been stabbing her with that name, Gloria Morgan. I think she his sweetheart once.
It really fucking tried. Thank God we don't have kangaroo pouches. Thank God our ladies don't have kangaroo pouches.
If you do, if you bring her back here, I kill you.
Thank God we don't have kangaroo pouches. Like fucking seahorses. They both have mucus lined hoods.
Welcome to Lodestar. You like a room?
A room and some information.
Yes, sir. Room 33. Any sign here, please?
All right.
Now, what is the information you wanted?
Well, I'm trying to locate a lady of some repute named Gloria Morgan.
I haven't got an empty room.
Look it up. You know what? I'll take your word. You know what? I'll take the expert's word for it.
All right. You ain't gonna get nowhere around Lodestar looking for the likes of her.
Bartender, I want a bottle.
I'm out of it.
I haven't named it yet.
Well, whatever it is, we ain't got it here, mister.
All right.
Hey!
I'll get it myself.
I heard you was kind of frisky and quick.
I am. She must have been quite a lady.
What lady?
Oh, did I say lady?
Yeah.
The slip of the tongue. As a matter of fact, I'm not sure she was a lady, judging by the things I've heard of her.
You're one called Paladin?
Yeah.
Move on, Maisie.
Shut up. I can talk to him if I want to. You've been asking about Gloria Morgan, ain't you? Oh, I knew her. I worked with her. Roomed with her once.
Where can I find Gloria Morgan?
I don't know where little Gloria is. Well, I can tell you where I wish she was.
Oh?
My man left me when he saw her. That's what. For all around
Humans
good
just
looks, she couldn't hold a candle
put
to me.
all their skill points on intelligence, and that somehow fucking worked. Somehow we learned that Smash with Rock can be upgraded. I trained the cat to stand on her back legs real cute like. She not smart. She can't use Rock. She bash face against Rock like a dumb. By Rock. She say as I pick up Rock and put it on shelf and say, that's cute, but no. Granted, it sounds more like murr. I has food. Understandable. I have food now.
Yes.
And now, Raven has food. Don't underestimate Raven. She has food
You show
now.
your face in Lodestar again.
She have food. She has food now.
There'll be no fair fight.
You know, we all get to that point where I would like food. Yeah. One day maybe I will like food. My power will grow. Maybe one day I will have food. Maybe I'll be cool enough.
I was a teenage germ. That's right, I was a teenage germ, living in a lovely scratch on the tiled BS room floor. I came in on a saddle chew, and then I moved to the floor.
There were millions of us, James, playing rock around the sink or hiding in sex. My hostess was a wonderful woman. Every week she'd splash you all around us with nice warm soap and water. But then some rat squealed to her about Lysol, and we had to beat it. Lysol kills germs. It was murder.
Yes, if you're a germ, you'll hate Lysol. Because
Yep.
Lysol kills
You'll hate
germs,
Lysol,
deadly viruses,
guys.
too. Lysol
You're a
also
germ.
destroys bathroom odors. Cleaning every week with Lysol in the suds disinfects your bathroom from one cleaning to the next as nothing else can. A little Lysol brand disinfectant in the suds makes your favorite cleaners work better, including many that claim to sanitize.
My power will grow. 8-Ball. I love how our eyes are installed upside down, so our brain has to manually flip it. My power will grow. Anyone want to play Parcheesi? Trust me. Right now, Raven with food is a miracle. Food is good. I have food and coffee. Haven making me look so bad. I have chips, but that won't sound good on fucking microphone. That'll sound goddamn nightmare. That'll sound like nightmare fuel.
Sit down, please.
So I guess we will live without the chip.
What do you want? My gun, for one thing. It's a fine weapon. I just couldn't get it behind. Where is it?
Laying over there.
Hey, bud. Be right back. All right. I believe you.
That lady is lovely. The Gloria Morgan?
Put that picture down.
I don't want the picture, Mrs. Summers, but I want to talk
Hold
about it.
up. Expand. But.
Must have been very fond of her.
Bam.
I don't understand how a woman like her rates your loyalty.
Munch. There's
a cheat, a liar, and a thief, and worse. I know that for a fact.
You know nothing, Paladin.
Then what is the truth?
She was all things to all men. She was saint or devil or whatever.
I understand there was a gun battle fought for her favors.
Not for her favors. For her hand in marriage.
Uh-huh.
I suppose the other fella had his money
back.
to court.
Man, that was right back. It's crazy. That was the fastest you've had.
When it was all over, we were both near death.
And Gloria Morgan?
Well, she told us that she loved neither one of us. And she went away. All I have left of her is that picture. I don't know where she is now. I can't tell you that.
You don't have to tell me, Mr. Summers. I know where to find Gloria Morgan.
You go away.
No, I can't very well do that.
Told you I would kill you.
So is everyone else, and I'm still alive. I want to see Colonel Lathrop.
I
was hired to. But I don't think that Gloria Morgan is going to hurt your mistress, Bonamy. I'll take her to the Colonel. Colonel, Mrs. Lathrop.
Paladin.
Come in.
How's your patient, Mrs. Lathrop?
Pablo is well, thank you.
How do you get that on your brain? I don't know.
Well, we're successful, Mr. Paladin. Did you find Gloria
My
Morgan?
brain just
Yes.
started thinking of it to pick it. That happens to me daily. It just, I don't know. I got big man brain. Big man brain does that.
Some alleged that she was a strumpet. Some held to the contrary. Others thought that Gloria Morgan was a victim of a rather
Just
ugly set of
don't know why.
circumstances over which she managed to triumph.
What circumstances?
She was abandoned in a mining camp by a man who'd brought her there under the pretense of marriage. No money, no friends, no one to turn to. She did the best she could. She sang and danced in the saloons.
She shared in the money that men spent for the pleasure of drinking in her company.
Is this distressing you, my dear?
No. Go ahead, Mr. Paladin.
Well, apparently Gloria Morgan managed to do these things without compromising her essential integrity. Two men wanted to marry her.
I also tend to get "A Night on Bald Mountain" stuck in my head randomly.
Go on, Mr. Paladin.
Yeah.
Many others still ever for her generosity. Now, I'm trying to crystallize my impression of Gloria Morgan as I learned to know her, Colonel.
And that impression is?
That she was a remarkable woman, whose friendship I would have considered a high honor, Colonel.
Please go on, Mr. Paladin.
Gloria Morgan's married today.
Happily?
Unhappily. I'm sure it was a good marriage to a proud man until he received information exposing his wife's past in the worst kind of light. So out of hurt, arrogant pride, he planned to punish her by having a third party confront her with proof of her identity in his presence.
Oh.
Will be quite enough, sir.
This scheme was unworthy of
The 1812 overture, the Pachelbel's canon, also come to mind. Oh, and Toccata e Fuge.
I'm certain she would have told him all he wanted to know.
Yes, I'm sure she would have done that. But my husband paid you to make a report, Mr. Paladin. Why don't you make it?
The whereabouts of Gloria Morgan? You want to know where she is, Colonel?
No, Mr. Paladin.
It's just as well. The Gloria Morgan of Boomtown days is dead. Do you believe that, Colonel?
Yes. Yes, I believe it. Excuse me.
For a few moments, then go to him, Mrs. Lathrop.
Philip de Sousa? I don't know if I do. You know what? I really don't know. I could love it. I don't know.
Terribly sorry.
It's quite all right. It's entirely my fault.
Oh, on the contrary, I wasn't looking where I was going.
We could debate the matter if you'd care to join me for a cup of coffee. My name is Paladin.
I shan't forget your gallantry.
His name's his name's Paladin.
But I must hurry.
That's not a real name.
Good day. We will meet
It's not
again.
a fucking real name, you weirdo.
Oh, Mr. Paladin. When you come back to San Francisco?
Last night, hey boy, you're just the one I want to see.
Oh, then why don't you look at me?
Go in lurk mode. Alright, Raven. That's one of the mods sampled in their intro. Oh. Go to lurk mode.
Well, I'll want theater tickets for tonight's
Yeah, go lurk. Go lurk. We love you, Raven. Go lurk as much as you want. I appreciate you coming in and just enjoying your time as you can.
Over there. He her husband.
Husband?
Husband. He's a bad turn of events, eh, Mr. Paladin?
Thank you for being amazing and stupendous and awesome. And thank you, everybody, for coming in and being stupendous, amazing, and awesome.
Don't you ever get hungry?
Me?
Why not?
Ah.
We don't have much time to talk like we used to.
It's true, but me? Supper?
And you can tell me about that remarkable man, your uncle.
Oh, Isa. Shall we say, 8 o'clock?
8 o'clock will be fine.
Since spring is a season of awakening things, of summer's fulfillment, it's fitting that every year the American Cancer Society should raise its vitally needed funds in April. For each year, the April harvest of donations gives promise of new impetus in the drive to conquer cancer. Your local collection, under the banner of the American Cancer Society, is a drive to finance unlimited research and experiment. Progress already made has given hardworking doctors and scientists more hope than ever before. No panaceas have been found, but a growing number of cancers can be and are being cured. Thousands live today who would have seen no hint of hope. To cancer in care of your post office. Do it today.
Hey.
Have gun. Will travel.
Amazing character as always. How are you? I'm doing great. This is Ladham's character.
As Paladin, with Ben Wright as Heyboy. Tonight's story was written by Michael Fessier and
this is Ladham's character.
Featured in the cast,
my friend. Massa Ladham's character right here. Just being sass. All sass.
Join us again next week
all
for
sass.
Have Gun, Will Travel.
Thank you. Thank you, Omega Al. Thank you. Thank you for being awesome, Omega Al. Yeah. Let's go.
Town in Colorado. Now the gunfighters have taken over. And if you don't stop them, there won't be a stick left standing. Gun will travel.
Did I miss? Sorry, headphones freaked off. Did I miss something? Oh, hey, it's Commander Root, who hasn't really done much in here. I've noticed the bots are still in streams of people who say they use Commander Root. And while seeing what I will do and stuff, I'm finding my lit. Yep. Right? Isn't it weird? Is it a fucking weird? I was like
Thank you, hey boy.
I'm not saying it's on you. I'm saying it's like, what the fuck? Fuck you, Commander Root. Thank you for being awesome. I do appreciate you, Omega Al.
Rio Grande Railroad, Pueblo.
Ah, you thinking about what you thinking about? What you thinking about? Maybe we could help. Maybe we could be of assistance. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Maybe we could help you out, figure out what you wanted to do.
I'll tell you what.
Oh, hey.
Listen.
Oh.
This clipping from Tuesday's paper. Railroad companies clash. Pueblo, Colorado. A state of open war has developed between the Western Pacific and Rio Grande Railroads over ownership of the right-of-way across Raymond Gorge. Gunmen hired by both sides have destroyed track and intimidated passengers.
There's a lot of oddity to this bot situation. This is really just a standard DDoS issue. Also, thank you for the shout out. No problem. Omega L, no problem. You're the boss. It's all good.
Exactly. However, providing we can come to terms, of course, one of them shall have my allegiance.
Oh, good. Then we have lots of partiality.
Pueblo, as I remembered it, was a bustling, pleasant, friendly sort of town. It wasn't that way now. It was a scared town. As I walked down the main street, I noticed that the places of business that hadn't moved out were boarded up as though prepared for siege. The few citizens I saw moved hurriedly.
Bots will always be an issue, but this is specifically their responsibility, not the streamers.
As they stood in silent groups,
I'd gaff about TOS on that end. Yeah.
I turned into the office of the Rio Grande Railroad.
If I get banned for saying it, I'll just show it to all my streamer friends and they can laugh about it. Yep.
Charles Foster. I'm Foster.
Get so many streamer friends. You're so cool.
Oh, yes.
Board, everybody loves you.
Now I got your wire. This is Ralph Cole. Hello, Paladin.
Everybody loves you, man.
To me, I've heard of you, Mr. Cole. Adeline, isn't it?
That's right.
Cole is my deputy agent. It's an imposing title for a gunman.
Yeah, isn't it?
Well, Paladin, if your gun's for hire, when can you start? That depends. I'm paying $25 a day and pound. Is that your top price? That's standard for a good gun. Good day, gentlemen.
Where are you headed, friend?
Across the street to Western Pacific.
You don't care which side you gun for, do you, Paladin?
I do indeed. The side that pays the most.
Hey, I'd probably get some views. How do you get all your subscribers and followers? Funny story, I get kicked off the platform for no apparent reason.
John Suki?
That's right. What can I do for you?
Well, my name is Paladin. I got your wire.
Well, you're a Paladin. The opposition turned you down? I saw you leaving their offices.
I'm shopping, Mr. Suki. What have you got to offer?
The prevailing rate, $20, $30 a day.
I'm not interested in pin money. Have you an opening for a deputy agent?
I see what
Well,
you
might
did there,
have.
man. I did.
You know what this fight's all about?
I see what you did.
Control of the transcontinental route.
More specifically, for control of a rail right-of-way from Pueblo across Raymond Gorge, which we say they leased to us, and they claim they didn't.
So now it's deadlock.
We have the gorge, but they have the Pueblo Depot. One's no good without the other.
And you need someone who can break the deadlock, isn't it?
Yeah, but that won't be easy. The depot's heavily guarded. The man in charge is Ralph Cole. You know him?
We've met.
He's smart, tricky, very fast with a gun. Men I hired have to be smarter, trickier, faster. We want that depot.
What sort of fee will you pay?
I might go $1,000 for a good man, but how do I know what you can... Paladin. Don't shoot.
Cash box, please.
Huh?
The cash box.
Paladin. Well...
Wow, a lot of money here, Suki.
Paladin,
It's all right. I'm putting it all back. Here. You can put it away.
Huh?
I just wondered if you could afford me. You can.
Well, now. Hey, you gave me a start there.
It'll cost you $2,000, Suki.
That gun came out awful fast, Paladin. You're hired.
All right. I'll need some men handy with weapons.
I've got them.
All right.
Where you going?
Down to have a look at that depot.
Paladin? Paladin, hold it.
What is it, Co? I'm in a hurry.
Take it you joined up with Western Pacific. Huh?
That's right.
And I think maybe we ought to have a little talk.
I haven't time now. I'm going down to have a look at that depot I intend to take away from you.
I got 35 men guarding that depot. You plan to do it single-handed?
I haven't decided yet just how I'll go about it.
You have quite a reputation, Paladin. It seems to me I'd like to challenge it.
We'll be fighting soon enough.
Maybe soon enough for you isn't soon enough for me.
It'll have to be.
Apparently, Auto Host decided to fight me on the host. Again.
You're not as tough as the talk makes you out.
That's fucking...
I don't think you're tough.
What the fuck?
I think you're scared.
What in the fuck? Cute, but wrong. That's cute, but it's wrong.
I sat on a bench in the deserted town plaza and made a careful study of the depot just across the street.
But it's wrong.
The building had originally served as a fortress. It had thick walls and high recessed windows. With 35 armed men guarding the place, I realized that my job was going to take a bit of figuring.
Paladin, I've been looking for you.
My job was going to take a bit of figuring.
This plaza is a lonely place these days.
I want to talk to you.
No, I was thinking about my last visit to Pueblo. All these benches filled with people enjoying life in their town. There were kids just playing around under the trees over there. Pigeons roosting on that old relic of the cannon. It was very pleasant. Now even the pigeons have deserted.
Now, Paladin, I saw you meet Cole out there in the street. I'm not paying out $2,000 to a man who walked away from guns.
You hired me, Suki.
I hired a gun.
I signed to take the depot, and I'll do the job in my own way. All right, now I'm going over to see the sheriff.
The sheriff?
I want a legal eviction notice to serve on Cole.
Legal eviction? You don't know what you're talking about. You may want it, but you won't get it.
I'll get it.
Look, Paladin, the sheriff in this town is a straddle the fence. He won't take sides on anything.
We'll see. Then I want something from you.
What?
First of all, how much is this fight costing Western Pacific?
Well, that's none of your concern.
In lost passenger and freight revenue, payroll for your gunmen, damage to rolling stock and equipment, how much?
7,000, 8,000 a day. Why?
Along with the eviction order, I want to offer Co $10,000 to surrender the depot to you.
$10,000?
Less than you're paying out in 2 days now.
That's a rabbit.
No way of knowing it.
Every time I read, tell me a joke, I hear, sing me a song, because you know I can't stay long. Oh.
Under certain conditions. What are they? But I can assure him the deal is for cash.
Sometimes you just can't stay long.
There'll be no haggling about the price afterwards.
Agreed.
All right. Now I'll go see the sheriff. I met Sheriff Quinn, and after some argument, got the eviction notice to serve on Co. A few minutes later, as I walked toward the entrance of the depot, I was aware that from every one of those recessed windows, a rifle was trained on me. Co was standing, gun in hand, in front of the heavy iron door.
Stop right there, Paladin. What do you want?
I want to talk to you. In private.
Not very smart coming here like this.
Would you hear what I have to say?
It's Last Dance with Mary Jane by Tom Petty.
Put your gun down. Easy. Come on in. Now, what do you want?
I volunteered to serve you this.
Right. New raster layer. New raster layer.
Paladin, you amaze me.
Abide by it and you'll be more amazed. $10,000 worth.
$10,000?
For what? Just to honor this eviction notice.
Who paid you?
Suki.
Cash?
Yeah.
A lot of money. What makes you figure I'd sell out?
Because it's a lot of money. It's been fairly well established that every man has his price.
2,000 and 3,000 to hold my men, and it leave me
7 or 8.
You got yourself a deal. Where's the money?
You'll get it as soon as Suki's in the depot.
Is this on the level?
Yes.
I think you just bought yourself out of some trouble.
You'll tell Foster that he's been evicted.
No.
Yeah. Now, he won't like it, but fortune's a war, is Paladin.
Now that the war is over, as soon as I tell Suki the depot is his, I'll meet you for a drink, huh?
All right.
At the Bull's Head Saloon.
Did anything make me angry yesterday? Or today?
Paladin?
Oh, hello, Cole. What do you have?
I just talked to Suki.
Just some woman treating me like a child. Just being like, oh, the last time I got your crab, it wasn't, it was broken up and everything and all that. Like, that made me mad. That made me a bit miffed. I was kind of miffed at that. I mean, nothing really made me angry. I was very much, she was like, this time just do better. And it's like, woman, you're not my mom. I don't care to impress you. I do want to do a good job because it's the right thing to do. but I'm not here to impress you. I'm here to sell you crab.
Okay. Okay. Where's Suki now?
Yeah. I mean, it wasn't anything big, just annoyed by it. I was literally like, yes, ma'am, I will get you some crab. And she's like, but I want whole crab, I want a full crab. And none of the pieces that you guys gave me had claws on them. So it's very sad. And it's like, oh, well, I mean, sometimes it just happens, you know? Sometimes we just don't have boxes that have that.
It took a team of horses and a good deal of pushing and shoving on our part.
So that did make me angry. I was very much like, she was like, you know, I felt, you know, I didn't want to say anything, but I felt like,
faith in Cannon. Napoleon placed great store on
yeah.
too.
She is very
When
much.
was the last time he tried to take a depot
And
with one cannon
I was,
and 2 men?
I was very much not appreciative of you. I would tell her the same thing I tell my son. I want doesn't get. Oh, damn. Oh, damn, Haven. Oh, damn.
I'll choose the charge.
Oh, man. But she's a customer, and we try to help him out. But it's just like, I'm so sorry, ma'am. I do apologize. And she's like, I just want you to do better. And like, right when she said that, I was very much like, I don't give a fuck what I sell to you now. Now I don't care. Like, at this point, if you get hot garbage, I'll sell you that to get you the fuck out of here now.
I don't know. I
just want you to do better. I want you to go shoot yourself, personally. That's my want.
Well, I guess we're ready. Now they start firing.
Maybe that's a bit sadistic, but also she's a awful person. So, you know. I know that doesn't justify anything, but it makes me feel better.
Suki, I'm warning you. You don't want to listen. You men in there, we want Suki, not you. Unless he surrenders, we're going to fire this cannon. You'll all be blown to bits.
All be blown to bits.
I know those men, they're handing it to Suki straight. Give up or be pushed out.
Huh. Suki must be putting up a strong argument. All right, men. This fuse is set for 1 minute. I'm lighting it now.
I hate customers like that. I want you to be nicer. Looks like neither of us are getting what we want, lol. Yeah, exactly. Like, I would like that. It's like, that's great that you want that. And she's like, well, I come to you guys all the time. I came in for crab last month. Oh, then you aren't coming in here all the time. You're not coming in here all the time. You're coming here once a fucking month. You're not keeping this business fucking afloat. You dumb bitch. Do you know what, do you even know what fucking, like, I come here all the time? Coming here all the time is literally, walking into the same doors every single day. Like, that's coming in all the time. You know what, I'll even say once a week is all the time.
Suki's cash box, I saw to it that his accounts were straight before I gave it back to him. Then Coe and I went to see Sheriff Quinn.
So, for now, anyways, the depot's unoccupied, Sheriff.
But you better move fast or the whole thing will start all over again.
What would you suggest I do, Paladin?
Well, I suggest that you deputize some of your citizens to keep order until the courts decide who is legally entitled to the right of way.
Well, another thing, Quinn, you want to run a clean town, you get the gunmen out of here. They give a place a bad name. But you...
I know. We're leaving. And here's my 500. Where's yours, Cole?
Oh. Here.
I had a customer being nasty about a cheap item, so I bought the item and told her not to come back. Oh, damn.
We want you to put up a statue in the
Damn.
What kind of a statue?
Also, I have fucking 43 hours this week because one of my fellow associates didn't come. I told you that, didn't I, yesterday? Did I tell you that? That I got 43 fucking hours now?
Good to see you.
I'm not angry, I'm just like, oh, damn it. But now I will have enough money to fucking buy a new tablet. So, you know.
I'll tell you, hey boy, loyalty's
there's that.
issue in this matter. Oh, Mr. Paladin. Oh, you have black eyes. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's very beautiful. Who gave you that?
Yeah, but I've got 43 hours. Didn't realize it was that many hours. Oh yeah. Just gonna get some extra hours. No, I'm gonna get all the extra hours. Oh yeah. I'm gonna have so many hours. It's gonna be incredible.
Created by Herb Meadow and Sam Robb.
It's more than me, and I'm full time. I think they screwed up, but you know what? Give me. I'll take the extra hours I need. I should talk to them to be like, hey, is this right? Just want to double check. I'm cool with it. I'll do it. I'm down to clown for it. Just trying to figure out.
If killers laugh at the law in a town, it isn't long before they take over. That's happening.
Just smile and nod at them.
What are you going to do about it?
Just be like, hey, did you do it right? And they're very much like, yes, we did it right. All right, cool. I'll take the money. I'll take the extra money. But that means that I am gonna get my tablet so much quicker.
As Paladin.
I'm gonna get my tablet so much goddamn quicker.
1875, the Carlton Hotel, headquarters of a man called Paladin.
And I will literally be hitting it and getting it. I will be getting that tablet, and I'm gonna get a $500 goddamn tablet. It's gonna be yep. And I'm gonna get that goddamn thing, and I'm gonna be on the big computer. I'm gonna be on the big computer, and I won't be using the tablet no more. Rip so sad tablet, you know.
You have come to wedding? Hey boy, if I'm in San Francisco, I guarantee I'll be there. You just let me know when and where.
So sad.
Good. Yeah, hey boy, let you know. I go now. No, wait a minute. You want to see me about something?
Well, that's saying if it will, you know.
Well, let's see. You send the answer? Yes. Tell him have gun will travel.
This is Frank Knight speaking for the world's most honored watch, Longines. In the conquest of the Old West, men won fame through feats of bravery and daring. Today, things are different, but fame can still be won. How wonderful to win a Nobel Prize in Science, a Pulitzer Award in Literature, an Olympic gold medal in sports. These great honors are symbols of achievement. In the field of time, did you know that Longines watches have won more great public honors than any other watch in the world? This is true. The highest authorities have ranked Longines watches as the finest achievement in the science and art of watchmaking. Yet a Longines, the world's most honored watch, styled with distinction, cased in precious metal, promising a lifetime of faultless timekeeping, is not costly. Many models are priced as low as $75. Visit your authorized Longines Whitnall jeweler. He will be honored to serve you.
The telegram took me to a town near the Nevada border, and when I got there, my job was completed swiftly without bullets. I collected my fee and started the long ride back to San Francisco. The third day brought me to a town called Woodland, nestled in the foothills of the Sierra Nevada range. It was like 1,000 other towns, one dusty street with boardwalks on each side, flanked by rows of wooden false-fronted buildings, and the inevitable saloon and general store. I decided I might as well get some supplies. Hello? Anybody here?
What I mean, if you... So, have you been working on any art, Haven? Have you been working on any artwork, Haven, lately?
Get you to a chair.
Something nice?
Easy. Easy now. There.
Please, a doctor. I need a doctor.
What happened, old man? Who did this to you?
Get the doctor, please.
Where is he?
North the street, a white house.
A white house. I'll get him and be right back. For 3 days, the little old man hovered near death. I found out his name was Hans Riker, and that he owned the store. I also found out he was alone and needed help, so I decided to stay on. On the 4th day, the doctor said Hans was going to be all right, and by the end of the week, he was beginning to move around.
Give me a cup. I pour you some more coffee.
Thank you, sir.
Not at the moment. Been too busy with work.
Good to see
Hopefully
you up
going to
around, Mr.
start
Riker.
something today, but no clue what yet.
Remember
Okay.
what the doctor said.
It's all good.
She asked him, is a man going to live or die? And he will tell you he doesn't know. So, if the man lives or he dies, either way, the doctor can say he was right.
Well, just the same, you're not as strong as you may think you are.
Yeah, that is true. I am not strong, but I would not be here at all if it were not for a man named Paladin.
Ah, I did nothing, Mr. Riker.
Well, that, of course, is nonsense. And I want you to know that an old man is grateful.
Well, I did only what anyone would do.
Well, perhaps I am more cynical than you.
Perhaps you are. Mr. Riker, will you tell me now who did this to you?
That is not important. Not now.
It is to me. Who beat you? Why?
I'll show you something now, my friend. Show you something only a few people have seen. It is what is in this box that causes my fear. You will open it, please?
Oh. Beautiful.
Take it out. Look at it closely.
That's wonderful craftsmanship. It's wonderful.
It is a good gun, yeah?
It certainly is. The balance is perfect. It's just perfect. Where'd you get this gun, Mr. Riker?
You see me now as a storekeeper, Mr. Paladin. But in the old country, in Germany, I was a gunsmith, and a very good gunsmith.
You made this gun?
Yeah. I have made many hundreds of guns in my life.
But if you needed an idea, Haven, what to draw, just ask me. Just give me a ring a ding ding, and I will try to help you out.
To a lifelong friend, I gave the twin weapon.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
There was a flaw somewhere that I did not see. My friend died.
Well, you shouldn't blame yourself for
getting into
The
the
day my
writing.
friend died, I swore never to make another gun, Mr. Paladin, and I have not. No, I sold my guns, all of them but the one that you hold, and came to America.
I see.
Then, 2 weeks ago, a gunfighter was called Link Doby rode into town, and he found something he wanted here. A gun.
This gun?
Yeah, that gun.
Well, how did he know about it?
Well, one of my friends I have showed it to, he was thinking too much, and he talked loudly. And at first, this Link Doby was nice. He asked me to sell the gun to him, but I couldn't do that.
Oh. Then what?
Then he went back to the saloon and drank, and then came back again and asked me, and then, when I still said no, he beat me.
Why didn't you just give the gun to Dobie, Mr. Riker? You said yourself it's defective.
Nein. I said the twin to
Alright.
has a flaw, but this
Do you have any characters or anything like that? Is there anything specific you were thinking about? Like maybe a cute thing that you were gonna draw or something like that? Something nice like that.
Yeah, you have done enough, my friend. Please, do not concern yourself with this. I will give Dobie the gun.
No, don't do that. Not yet. First, let me see what I can do.
Yeah, goddamn be sociable. Fucking don't be a prick, be sociable. God damn it, be sociable.
When friends drop in, let your hospitality show you're sociable in the modern manner. Pepsi, you know, is the favorite.
Be goddamn I usually draw the cute things, so was thinking of trying something different. Try an environment. You could try an environment. See if you like drawing some environments, you know? Look outside your window, or... Goddamn be social, you fucks.
Have you tried a Pepsi lately?
Have I? I haven't had a fucking soda in years.
The sheriff's office sat defiantly
And still I
alone
miss the
with a
taste,
faded and
which
old,
shows you
like the man
exactly how addicted they
sat
had
with his
me.
feet propped on the desktop that had been scarred by too many years. And he looked at me with pale blue eyes, dimmed and defeated by age.
So, that old fool went and hired a gunslinger, huh?
No, Sheriff. Mr. Riker didn't hire anybody. I'm here on my own.
Well, now, why don't you just turn around and leave on your
But, you could draw some environments or something like that. Draw some kind of environment that you like or something like that. Get a magazine that you really enjoy.
Mr. Paladin, things was all right here till you come in. We ain't had no trouble.
And try to draw the cover of it. Or you could start cutting out your favorite, if you have any like paper or anything like that, and start making collages. What they used to do for our projects over here is that we would get a bunch of magazines and cut them out, and then we'd glue them all onto a poster board, and then we would draw what we saw.
You see that street? It ain't much, but it used to be. Just a few years ago, there wasn't a man or woman walked down that street didn't have a lot of respect for me. And then all of a sudden, the gunfighters found out I was old. Couldn't handle a gun no more. They started coming, and I was afraid to stop them.
Sheriff, the man that says he isn't afraid is either a liar or a fool.
Thanks, Paladin. But there ain't nothing I can do. Not no more.
All right, Sheriff. Then I'll handle it. Dobie will be leaving town tomorrow, one way or another.
That's a cool idea. We never did that here. Yeah, try. Where we would just grab stuff from magazines, and then we would put them all together, and then we would draw what we saw. We would try to recreate exactly what we saw.
I'm looking for a man called Link Dobie. Is he here?
I'm Dobie.
My name is Paladin.
Like, I very specifically remember, like, I drew that for, like, one of my school projects back in the day.
And you told him you were going to kill him if he didn't give you a certain gun.
That's none of your affair. That's between old man Riker and me.
Not anymore, Dobie. I represent Mr. Riker. And you're going to have to kill me to get that gun you're after.
Look here, I got no cause to have no shootout with you.
If I haven't given you cause yet, Mr. Dobie, maybe this will. Now you have cause, Dobie.
Also another project you could try doing
You leave town tomorrow morning by 8
is
That's how much time you have.
you could take a you can take and grab some stuff from around the house and then put it all together and paint it. Sketch it and then paint it. That's a fun one.
Where are the germiest germs of all? Upstairs, downstairs, or in the hall? No, they're in the ball.
Let's think.
And to wipe them out,
Let's think of another project. Ooh, you could do a silhouette. A self-portrait silhouette. So if you feel like you're not confident with a self-portrait, you could do a self-portrait silhouette, where you're trying to make a self-portrait in the style of a silhouette. So like how you see yourself and stuff like that in the form of a silhouette.
My dear boy, I distinctly said the bathroom. A little dash of Lysol.
That's a fun project. I've done that before.
I had breakfast with Hans Riker the next morning, which was quite an experience. Hans called it Gabel Frühstück, or a knife and fork breakfast. It consisted of eggs, bacon, sausage, hot rolls, soup, and potatoes. It was a good start for any day.
Yeah, the objects in the house one? Oh yeah, some fun like that. Yeah. Picking out your favorite objects and then you both drawing them. Drawing and painting them. Ooh, yes. Get some paints together and stuff like that. That'll be nice. That'll be a nice mother-son project.
I cannot stop you from doing this thing, my friend.
You could do a full body picture.
When he knows he can win. I doubt that he's in town now, but I better make certain. You stay here, Mr. Riker. I'll check the livery stable to be sure he's gone. Dobie's horse wasn't at the livery stable. But just to be sure he'd left town, I went to the hotel. The clerk told me Dobie had checked out at 7 o'clock that morning. I headed back for Hans Riker.
Paladin!
Huh?
Paladin!
Oh.
Dobie, I seen him.
Where's Sheriff? Where'd you see him?
I was just coming out of my office. I seen him sneak into Riker's place.
Riker? Come on.
Will be even better when I get my glasses and can see properly. Yeah.
Mr. Riker, where is he?
The gun.
Where's Dobie?
The back, out back, he has the gun.
Sheriff, get the doctor. I'm going after Dobie.
Hold it, Paladin. Don't you even breathe. Now you do exactly what I tell you. Put that gun in your holster. Real easy, like don't move fast or you're dead. That's the way. Now you turn around. Now, you're looking me in the face, Paladin. And you're gonna die. Talking so big make me eat dirt in front of all that people. You ain't so big now. Just about my size. That's the way I like it.
You should like it. Hiding there, showing only your face and the gun you stole.
You better draw, Paladin, because you ain't never gonna get another chance. Now!
Dobie?
Paladin,
Yeah, over here, Sheriff.
I heard the shot. What happened?
That was no shot, Sheriff. The gun he stole from Hans Riker blew up in his face.
And so once again, after so long a time, I got out my tools and I worked on a gun. After you left me yesterday, I worked on it, Mr. Paladin, and into the night I worked, and I created...
Those glasses are so cute on her. Love the way you've done them. Yeah, Latham does look cute in this. He is very cute in this outfit. It's very nice.
So when Dobie came into your place after I left, you thought he had killed me?
I was afraid, and I gave him the gun, but he hit me anyway. He was very angry.
Mr. Riker, you saved my life. I thank you.
His glasses do look radical. I hope he does appreciate it.
Is that not so, my friend?
Yes, Mr. Riker. That is so.
Package come for you, Mr. Paladin.
Oh, thank you, hey boy. Hey boy, what's the matter with you? You look terrible.
Oh, you noticed, huh?
Notice? I'd have to be blind not to. What happened?
Oh, well, you remember a wedding I tell you about a long time ago when you could not attend?
Yes, I remember.
Yes, the wedding happened.
Well, what does that have to do with your condition now, hey boy?
Oh, wedding was a Chinese, Mr. Paladin.
Hey boy, I know it was a Chinese wedding, but what does that to do with you now?
At a Chinese wedding is much celebrating, many people, many things to eat, many things to drink.
Oh, you needn't go on, hey boy. I think I understand.
Oh, please, Mr. Paladin, not a laugh so loud. Honorable head fall off. You take your package now.
Oh, yes, of course. One moment before you go lie down, though, hey boy. There may be an answer required.
Yes, Mr. Paladin. Oh, a beautiful gun, Mr. Paladin.
Yes, hey boy, it's an exquisite gun. Oh, here's a note. My friend, these hands once again broke a vow and crafted a gun. The hands have not lost their touch. Please, you will accept this from a grateful old man. Signed, Hans Riker.
Oh, very nice, Mr. Paladin. You send answer?
No, hey boy. No answer.
Are you a game fan? Do you like bridge, perhaps, or checkers? How about these games? Are you familiar with them?
Oh, yeah.
Like
Look at that.
What's in the house?
Yeah.
And next on the list. These are highly entertaining games.
I need to color the lips and the eyes.
What's a party, especially a house party, without games? There's fun following house party guests as they give their all and vie for a variety of exciting prizes. You'll meet celebrity guests, too, and chuckle over hilariously uninhibited remarks from Art's panel of youngsters. You're cordially invited to join the party, the house party, each weekday right here on CBS Radio. The welcome mat's always out at Arthur Godfrey time, and the Gale and Drake Show, too, both sending still more easy listening your way weekdays. They're always well-stocked with entertaining chit-chat about this and that, plus sparkling music. House Party, Arthur Godfrey Time, and the Gale and Drake Show. Light, bright listening in the distinctive pattern of programming you always enjoy when you tune to this station and CBS Radio. Have gun. Will travel. Created by Herb Meadow and Sam Rolfe, is produced and directed by Norman McDonald and stars John Daner as Paladin. Hey Boy is played by Ben Wright, who also appeared as Hans Riker. Tonight's story was written by Ray Kemper. Featured in the cast were Ralph Moody as the sheriff and Lawrence Dobkin as Dopey. Hugh Douglas speaking. Join us again next week for Have Gun, Will Travel.
So what do you think about drawing, lady? What do you think about drawing, Haven? I'm so dumb. What you thinking?
This gun is pointed right at the center of your belt. The border is behind me, mister, and you're not going to make it.
Yeah. Yeah, what you thinking about? You got a character in mind?
Starring Mr. John Daner as Paladin. San Francisco, 1875. The Carlton Hotel, headquarters of a man called Paladin.
You like Mr. Paladin?
This is the finest jade chess piece I've ever seen, hey boy. Where'd you get it?
Oh, a gift from my honorable uncle, Sing Wo. He ran a laundry.
Where'd Sing Wo get it?
Oh, from his great-grandfather, Hai Chung, who got it from his grandfather, Wang.
Didn't know you were streaming a while ago. I swear Twitch and Discord notices are broken.
I know you like chessmen, especially knights. So would be pleased if you will accept my gift.
Well, very kind of you, hey boy, but I can't accept this. It'd ruin the rest.
Blam.
Oh, no,
Blam. There you go, lad.
Day before yesterday, 3 men come to my uncle's laundry. Police think they are men who bust out of jail. They hit
There you go, lad. I'm not done, but yeah.
I imagine your uncle would like to
Pow
see
pow.
says.
Pow pow. Says. I'm doing well, miss.
On Turk Street.
Hope you're doing incredible.
I don't know, hey boy.
Oh.
This is Frank Knight speaking
Oh.
of the world's most honored
There's
watch
still.
laundry. In the conquest of the
They
old
are.
West, men once
I still
faced
haven't had a
great
notification
Today,
of
things are
goat
different,
streaming yet.
but things
Oh
are still
no.
How
That
wonderful
was
is
the
it
whole
that
point of me
American
putting
soccer,
it stream cord on fucking
an Olympic gold medal,
whatever.
these great honors are symbols
That
of
was
peace.
why I put it on Discord,
Did you know
so
that
that
all
people
these
could.
watches have won more great public honors than any
Oh well.
other watch in the world? This is true. The highest authorities have ranked Longines watches as the finest achievement in the science and art of watchmaking.
I don't know what you want as a like, as a like fuck.
Timekeeping is not costly. Many models are priced as low as $75. And here's a suggestion. For Mother on Mother's Day, why not
It's
go
fine.
Longines watch? Your authorized
I don't think he
Longines
minds.
jeweler will be honored to serve you.
Sing Wo, honorable uncle of Hey Boy, proprietor of the laundry on Turk Street, victim of 3 men who had stolen clothes,
Yeah.
money, and chess sets.
I don't mind. Yeah, I didn't think he minded.
Seemed ageless face, but plenty to say.
He's a pretty chill guy. He doesn't care. He doesn't really mind.
At least for me.
He's a sweetheart.
It made sense. He listened politely to Sing Wo's every word, nodding now and then and dodging now and then, since Sing Wo happened to be holding a flat iron in one hand, and Sing Wo was a man who insisted on a gesture to emphasize his words. Then suddenly he stopped, and standing like a little Buddha, listened as Hey Boy brought me up to date.
Uncle Sing Wo say what he will do if he ever catch a man.
Or did he happen to describe the men?
Yes, sir. Oh, plenty big, plenty ugly.
Not much of a description.
No, sir.
Yeah.
2 days head start.
No, sir.
Marcel Adam is one of the best people I know. He is a sweet guy.
Oh, he understands some words in my
He makes everybody happy, and he does his best. As best he can. He isn't perfect, but nobody is.
Sounds like a good place for them to get across.
They take all money Uncle Sing Wo have.
And I wanted to finish his commission, because he's a real cool guy.
Terrible thing for old man to have nothing now. To start all over again in hard, cruel world.
Let's hope he won't have to start all over again, hey boy.
I don't know what he wants for background colors, but I think he just wants me to have fun. And I will have fun. I will have so much fun.
Everything will be all right. Good afternoon.
Your boat, sweetheart. I shall give you the creative freedom. Yay! I have creative freedom.
Good, so am I.
You look a mite lean, Mr. Paladin.
Yeah, Marcel Adam is nothing but a sweetheart. He is just the sweetest.
Come through here anytime during the past few days.
No? Friends of yours?
No, not exactly.
Also, just in case, if nobody has seen Marcel Adam.
Well, depends on where they're coming from.
The mountains.
Well, then they'd have to come through here. Mr. Paladin, the food's good, room's clean, the price is right. And you're welcome.
Yeah.
Only one rule. You hang your guns up, right?
Yeah. Thank you, Mass. Oh, shit.
Nobody comes to my table.
Mass, it's been 3 hours.
Hang it up. Get your supper somewhere else.
What's that I smell?
Oh, no. Nightbot, you gotta give Nightbot a second. It's being a bastard.
Warren, you are an oasis in a desert.
Haven knows you love her. She's a sweetheart. She's a good mom. She's best mom. She is 100% the mom of this channel.
Passing through?
Slowly.
And you're staying?
A while.
Why?
Let's say I'm visiting.
Who?
He's visiting me. Hang up your gun before you go in there to eat.
Sure, Mom.
Who put the burr under his saddle?
Oh, he always talks like that, Chuck does, dang it.
He's a stranger around here?
No. Say now, if you expect to get any food, you better get started. Round my table, all them fellers have 4 and 5 hands.
What fellas?
Well, aside from Chuck, there's Mr. Gibson and Mr. Fry and Mr.
Lovers is still dear. You've got work, so sleep. So you go rest if you need to. Yeah, we'd understand if you need to sleepy sleeps. Just don't tell certain people I'm a mom. I know. Marcel Adam is a sweetheart. He's very much he's not Kaz. He is not Resident MILF Hunter Kaz. Yeah. He is very much like, you know, it's cool. I really appreciate people. He's pretty understanding. I don't think he's ever had any moments where he was very... Yeah, no, that's what Kaz, the real Kazoo Gaming, calls himself, is the resident MILF hunter. And I'm like, okay. Yes, Mass, don't tell Kaz I'm a mom. I'm just here to vibe and be here for people. Yeah. We love you, Mass, you sweetheart. Gotcha. I shall write that down mentally. Yeah, please don't tell Kaz. Just thank Kaz for being an amazing person, for being there and being supportive. But don't tell him about an actual woman, because he's weird. Yeah, I love Kaz. He's just weird, and I don't want my actual, I don't want women to feel weird around him.
How do you do?
You know what I mean?
I reckon you know Chuck Anderson.
We met.
Yeah, we met. You miss me, sweetheart? Oh, shut up, Chuck. I'll bring you supper right out, Mr. Paladin.
I don't think he would do anything. But I say that, but I don't know him personally. So
I'm a businessman of sorts. You live around.
But yes, this is a very fluffy coat. This is a very fluffy coat. I love it. It's so fluffy. It'd be very warm. It'd be quite warm. Possibility is still there, even though it's low. Yeah, exactly. I don't want to be given a notification from Haven of like he is contacting me, and I don't appreciate that. It's like, yeah, I would. I don't want to bring that on anybody. But I mean, maybe, you know what? He's probably fine. He's probably fine, but it doesn't hurt to just cover your bases. Let's save. And let's erase. Because I see. Motherfucker. And so far.
Well, I sure like to see a man sit out on the porch and enjoy a cigar after a meal, Mr. Paladin.
So far, so good.
Thanks for the folks.
Yeah, your boy's coming along.
He does a lot of hunting and trapping.
Your very fluffy boy is coming along.
Mr. Fry, he prospects a lot. He's always
Yeah. So who are we gonna raid? Who are we gonna raid? Shadow Legends.
Oh, hello, Nancy, honey.
Let's see.
Evening, Mr. Paladin.
Good evening, Nancy.
Are you going riding with Chuck, dear? Oh, I don't know. You will.
Hell, talking about real Kazoo Gaming, might just raid his ass. Maybe just.
Thank you.
Good night.
What are you guys thinking? You want to raid? You want to raid that guy? The real Kazoo Gaming?
What do you do?
I have a.
Yeah, there's so many people on. There's Simon, there's Burnsy, there's the real Kazoo Gaming. It's very sad for the real Kazoo Gaming.
What for?
I wonder where the fake Kazoo Gaming is.
Get everybody off, but he never says anything about getting married. I'll end up an old man.
Oh, hardly.
Oh, yes, I will.
Don't fuck up phone. Please don't fuck up phone. Yeah, there we go. Everything's all good. But I streamed for 3 hours and that was good. I did a good. I was a good boy. I was a good boy.
Jade chess piece. The rook to be exact.
But let's see.
I didn't know what to do with it, so I put it
I don't mind where we go. Alright. Fair enough.
And he just got back here after being away.
Then raid we shall.
What?
So thank you all for coming in. I do appreciate it.
What's going on around here?
You know what? Thank you, everybody, for coming in and being awesome.
Waiting for you to go riding.
Oh, that's too bad. Mr. Paladin's invited me to Eagle's Nest Butte to see the moonrise.
Look, I don't know what you're trying to start here, mister, but you'd better haul back on your reins real quick.
Yeah.
I told you, she's got my brand.
Ready, Nancy?
Anytime.
I'm warning you, mister. Cut out. If you're still in Big Pine tomorrow morning, you're going to be buried here.
Right. Aw, thank you, Miss. Thank you. Thank you. Real Kazuki.
You're not afraid of him, are you?
Not the fake Kazuki.
It's just that I don't like
the realist Kazuki. Yeah. Give them all love. Give them sweet love. Give them high fives and lollipops. Have a good one, guys, and I hope to see you guys later. And thank you, Mass. Thank you, Haven. Thank you, Board. Thank you, Omega. Thank you, Raven. Thank you all for coming in. Thank you, everyone, for sticking around, and thank you for being amazing. So you guys keep positive, keep incredible, stay amazing, and stay beautiful. And I will hopefully see you guys later. So you stay positive and keep it real, guys. Bye-bye.
Where it is now to enjoy both these entertaining programs each Monday through Friday on CBS Radio.
Bye-bye.